niggas speaking on me. Glizzy singing pressure, rebuking the demons breathing on me. I'm chasing meals, 1 foot in the field, I'm trying to snatch it out. But since it's something, leave it stuck, ain't shit to talk about. Confidential, when we speak of business, cause these niggas iffy. Envy from the closest, won't be surprised if the homies shit me. The opposition, think they want above, cause niggas straddle fence. Keep my name in their dinner, look deep right, I'm like these groupie bitches. If he ain't prone to go for soda, then I ain't fucking with him. Respecting and connected, with the street shit, I'm a made nigga. Mom toss, severe sucker size, trying to blow him down. He crossing for a bitch, just imagine them people come around. I bet it's with me. Validate no other nigga gangster cause it's tricky. Swap the stick for a 50 and slap the switch on the glizzy.
Play that jump back right quick.
Fever.
Ooh, they don't like how I got that shit on the mud so fucking greasy and fast. I did that shit without a helping hand. Close your eyes. These niggas wanna see results, but they don't know how to put their legs on their belt. Talking on, open wide. They just wanna see me fall down.
I learned my words by putting trust into another man. It's been 6 months and I done fucked off at least 100 bands. Ain't had no help, I loaded trunks up with contraband. They thought I wouldn't get this far without no fucking day. I cut off hands, you try to reach up in this fucking bag. I lost my cousin, that shit hurt me, that shit made me sad. I thought these hoes could make me happy, they just made me mad. I learned the hard way by accepting niggas helping hands. Watch me pull up with that top down, I got guap, no. Playing, he get shot down, he get shot down. Playing with them blocks now, These diamonds, we got rocks now, big ol' rocks now. It's been a while, forgot who I was. I had to go back to my old ways, off them drugs. I swear I learned that shit the hard way, it ain't no love. I tried to feel you, but I'm heartless. I tried to love you, but I'm heartless. Pour that money. I had to take all the jewelry off. Remember how that shit felt?
Close your eyes.
You know how you feel when you get it out the mud. Boss, in my house, it wasn't off. I had them drugs that pissed me off. Thought that was my dog, it ain't no love that pissed me off. I can't do no talking, bitches up there. Who you is? You know who you is. You can't be fucked with. Top down, we got guap now. Nigga playing, he get shot down. Nigga playing with them blocks now. All these diamonds, we got rocks now. Big ol' rocks now. 100,000 in my black tee. In my jewelry, bitch, I'm bustin', they won't text me. Had to stay up off the radar in these streets, we live in tax free. Got 250 on the dash right now, I'm speeding, they can't catch me. I got your bitch inside this pen, I'm fucking gripping on her ass. She made $50,000 this whole month, I spent that last. I bet $500,000, ain't no rapper who gon' pass me. I made a hundred off this rap shit, but I'm jugging through these bags. Remember times when I ain't having, now I pull up with the top down, they go playin', he get shot down, They go playin' with them blocks now, All these diamonds, we got rocks now, Watch me pull up with the top down, I got guap now. They go playin', he get shot down, They go playin' with them blocks now, All these diamonds, we got rocks now, Oh yeah. Top down, with the top down, Goddamn, it feels so good to know who the fuck I am. Play that jump back right quick.
Fever.
Ooh, they don't like how I got that shit on the mud so fucking greasy and fast.
Money. Ayy, nigga, these ain't handguns, Dracos and all blackouts. Just hit a dick bitch and made that whole tap out. She was from the wreck, I promise I'll brew her back out. Come to the city for a month, then I'm back out. Gotta move swift, I don't know what these lanes on. In another nigga trenches, know I got my chains on. In my phone talking stupid, know you getting banged on. I just called my nigga lawyer, told him I need bang home. They just do it for the clout, let them get their fame on. When we catch niggas in traffic, we gon' play the game wrong. How you do it on them songs, nigga, keep that same tone. We was there late, we was finna shred your gang moan, nigga. I was surprised when I heard that shit was mine. Probably mad this bitch left him in a fuck one of the guys. How you doing all that rapping? You don't even come outside. You ain't even ride striker when all of your niggas died. Died with a bitch. Okay, they Bonnie and Clyde riding through the Bronx. We ain't looking for Nicki Minaj. They lose a member every month. I know them niggas tired. And every time they bumping to us, niggas cry. Nigga, so watch how you approaching us. Doug try to sign me, I'ma do it just to catch his bluff. Gon' get his fucking head bust, trying to show he tough. We gon' drop a whole 100 shots so they know it's up. He's on 9 off the drink, he moving slow, so we gon' be late. When we should've been there first, we in the C8. Gave his ass his own concert, took him to see Drake. Every nigga around me stay dangerous, no, we don't be safe. I don't think baby know how much them niggas down. Tell baby we put all that nigga friends out of bounds. Global, yeah, we'll tap that head out of town. Can't be serious, I think dog a fan, how he sound. The last I said he ain't dying, but he did. Well, how the fuck that nigga died with his kids? Paid the lame, that nigga died in the crib. Rose got pop, he should've died, but he lived. Walked them down, we ain't into all them car games. On 6 Mile, tryna catch one on Mark Twain. He was fish bowling, chillin' in that whip, and then them sharks came. Cash game, we got more toys than the arcade. Just had a drop on strap mode, my nigga heart came. He left the ARP at home, this nigga heart lame. Hey, was a cool nigga, but they park gang. That nigga Mons ain't had a buzz since he was our age. Nigga, dissing me for fans won't get your mans back. Hoes did whatever line he say till he got head tapped. I seen Miles got the blue, I thought he ran track. Cove died making tens with his handmads. D-Man caught that one nigga in a Bronco. Bando had a ball head, now that's a pothole. Dame got shot at the food truck, duck your taco. Bitches snowing, fuck the scat, we in a Tahoe. It's a contact sport, then get in the field, nigga. Y'all down 4 bodies, all my niggas still living. Jizzle got smoked and y'all niggas still chillin'. I'll wrap this bitch up, we get a drop, I'm still bent. And we don't do no talking, we got drums for that. Jizzle was lacking in the whip and he got stunned for that. Yo, man, streets, he a snitch, what's up with that? All that dissing in them songs, go get your brother back. Lucky got hit in her shit, Dang got hit in this shit, Boom got hit in this shit, Pay got hit in this shit, Lonnie got hit in this shit, Rudy got hit in this shit. I can take your ass to murder school, I'm pulling homie skit. Trev ass died and came back, he is on the bitch. I hate niggas, man, I should've been a Nazi, bitch. First body, I smoked the nigga boost with all my ice on. Duke ass was claiming ATB, now his life gone. They took that nigga John face off like his lipo. All the city girls acting up, I want a white hoe. We'll paint your motherfucking whip like we Mako. Bitch, I'm booted off 3 drugs with a Draco. Niggas talking like they on that, they got Duke and 32. Woo was talking choppy, now he can't even go hit the stool. Get her on my DM, fuck around and hit your booty. Chopper wake a nigga up and put his ass back on snooze. Fuck some pants, I would've knocked Trey out his shoes. Every time we hit a nigga block, that shit make the news. That nigga died with his mama, this shit ain't got no rules. Goofy ass little nigga should've stayed his ass in school. Dame ain't wanna come home, he got his pop shot. Jail got his country took, he a op now. It's 2 a.m., I'm in the bushes on the op block. No reach for these, that's that shit that got dot shot. Fuck Helmet Lang, all my ops wearing helmets, gang. Izzo took 2 Cardis and 11 chains. I 2-4, we done scored on 11 games. I know my ops ain't no shit, we done let them hang. I threw up, how the fuck I'm with some dead niggas? Lonnie got a face shot, now his head bigger. Go on strap and drop something, this ain't head did it. We got the whole city screaming, fuck them dead niggas. Nigga, 2-4.
You old ass lame. Nigga, 2-4. Y'all niggas need to get back, nigga. Fuck. Know what the fuck going on? None of my niggas gone. We all here. Let me do a head count in this bitch. Alright, everybody here. The fuck? Cash gang, nigga.
Niggas know me, been off the points is like back when. Gang in the field, bitch, we be so like the Pac-10.
Gangland, we around this motherfucker, baby.
Oh, man, bitch, stand on that. To the head, I'll show a niggas feel it. My 9th and Wood nigga, up the street from the village.
We ain't in it, you niggas don't throw no blocks, we ain't in it.
Make sure you put him down, never leave him with him. No love for the suckers, never on forgetting. Stomp down on these niggas, cause niggas is big. Ooh, about to blow something. Man got the stick about the hoe something. Ooh.
Y'all know what it is. It's Gangland TV. Sit there and live. Hit the like button. Don't be boosty. And subscribe to the channel. And hit the notification bell, man. That shit easy, man. You know what I'm saying? Easy. Subscribing, that's free as fuck. Hit the notification bell, that's free as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. That shit's free.
Gang in the field, bitch, we be something like the Pac-10.
Gangland, what's going on, man? We got the gang in here this AM, dog. It's that AM flavor, you know, that good AM flavor. Nigga, AC on in this motherfucker. It's about that 75 degrees. Hurricane coming to this motherfucker. What's her name? Hurricane Nancy Grace or whoever it is. Hurricane whoever coming to this motherfucker. Like, goddamn, gangland. We like, damn, who? Hurricane who? That motherfucker slithering over here, huh? Damn, it's cold than a bitch right now. It's fake cold. You know, we on this story today. You know what I'm saying? Um, Kick back, man. Early morning, man. We about to roll up. I'm about to roll up, you know. Uh, Hold on, where my shit at, man? Let me get right real quick. Let me drop the link too, man. Let me drop the link. Where my manners at? Let me drop the link. So gang can pop on up here. Uh, nah, we back. Um, Shit, man. Hey, gangland, man. Hey, what's going on, man? Top of the clock, man. Yeah, man, top of the clock. Y'all know what it is. It's cold as fuck, man. Niggas had to throw a old dope air jacket on. You hear me? Had to throw on that old dope air. You hear me? Shout out to the dope air. You know, had to throw on some of that dope air because it was getting little cold. Shit, it getting a little nippy. You know what I'm saying? Getting a little nippy around this motherfucker. Yeah, y'all know what it is, man. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, slap that notification bell, man. These niggas, you know what I'm saying? We woke up like this, man. We woke up like this, man. Shit. We had to hit the trap, man, early morning, man, to come fuck with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Y'all know what it is, man. It's Gangland. Angel was handing.
What's happening? I hear y'all got a hurricane coming?
Man, what type of weird ass shit is this?
What the fuck? Who's behind the controls, right?
Man, you
Cause y'all
know,
don't get that.
exactly. Like it
We get
really,
that out here, and it don't get cold.
it's cold right now.
What the fuck?
Like
You're
75
in
degrees
Vegas,
type cold.
right?
It never get this cold around this time.
You're in Vegas, right?
No, I'm in the Bay Area right now.
Okay.
Yeah,
So what the hell are you guys doing getting hurricanes?
exactly. Even in
That,
Las Vegas is about 75 degrees right now as we speak right now too.
what?
Gray been raining out there. It's been raining like a motherfucker
What
out there.
the hell?
It's gray and muggy out there right now.
What's going on right now?
Like it's normally hot around this. This is record breaking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 'cause it's been hot as hell out here where I'm at. I mean, if you was here, I'd understand, but you out in the Bay Area?
And it's muggy as hell. Even all the way to Las Vegas is muggy. It's just muggy everywhere.
The fuck? I don't get it, man. I
It's
don't.
muggy everywhere.
You should not be having a hurricane. I don't get it.
Hurricane, but this one thing. We had a tsunami. It was a tsunami, right?
Hmm.
Uh, it was a tsunami coming from China, and it hit Hawaii hard. So once it
Hmm.
hit Hawaii hard, They was like, hey, I ain't gonna lie. This motherfucker coming to the bay, and it's
Did it
coming
come?
quite fast. Motherfucker, like, how fast is this motherfucker coming? They like, well, shit, right now, it's a big ass wave of water moving at 200 miles per hour coming this way to the bay right now.
What?
When it's gonna hit? Roughly 9 in the morning. Man, I kid you not. Man, motherfuckers start going an hour and a half inland, 45 minutes inland,
Yeah.
just in case if that shit do creep up. Like, hold on, man. We got enough time to shake. That water ain't about to travel to no motherfucking hour and a half worth of land and no mother that fast. Fuck that.
No,
So
it's gonna get slowed down once it hits land.
exactly, it's gonna
Once
slow
it
the
hits
fuck down.
island,
It's not gonna go that fast. So I'm like,
yeah.
man, let me see what's popping. It hit, but it didn't hit to where it was coming over into the city. Like if people that stayed in Half Moon Bay, people that stayed in other areas like on the coast of the Bay Area, like even like San Francisco, some of the Bay, all the Bay Area water, all that shit was choppy as fuck. People boats got fucked up. It was hella shit going on.
Was it really that big?
It wasn't hella big, but the waters was super choppy. Like people that lived in boats and shit, all they boats was crashing against each other and breaking
Mm.
shit and sinking shit and like it hit the coast hard. Like it hit the coast heavy. But it
Okay.
wasn't enough to where it was like going into the city. It just hit the coast hella hard.
Okay. So Oakland is still standing.
Yep.
M- most of the
Yep.
okay. So that means it lost it lost its velocity traveling.
Nah, that motherfucker, by the time it hit us, it was still going 200.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Did you get to see it, or you were when it
Man, we
hit?
was inland. We wasn't trying to see it. We
Right.
seen the aftermath of what happened.
Damn. What the fuck?
We wasn't trying to see it. Like we didn't already like the been through all type of crazy ass shit, like earthquakes, things of that nature. When have been through earthquakes and shit.
Yeah, I don't like that area for that reason. Because you guys are right on top of the damn plate.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay, let me show
Even
you.
Las Vegas, Las Vegas, they got a
They part of the
what?
fault line.
Yeah, there's a fault line on the strip.
Damn, that's a big old crack.
There's a fault
Wow.
line on the strip,
So
and
you
then
guys
like
are safe and sound and everything.
yeah, like the Bay Area being preparing for that. Like if you go out there and look, like that's why, really, like they like, man, we can't have these motherfuckers playing in this stadium. This motherfucker gonna crumble. Even a
Mm.
bridge, yeah, we can't have this fucking bridge up here. This shit gonna crumble. We
You
have
talking
an
about the Golden
earthquake,
Gate?
huh?
You talking about the Golden Gate?
Nah, the Bay Bridge.
Oakland. They're going to Oakland.
Yep, the Bay Oakland Bay Bridge, like the bridge that goes over to San Francisco. Like they had to rebuild all that shit
Yeah,
because
they did.
yeah, it was gonna fall.
Okay, I thought that. Okay, so they did. Okay, because I know for a fact that the Golden Gate they went through some shit, but they retrofitted it like the one down like San Diego has a Coronado Bridge. I don't know if you've ever been there. That they had retrofitted that and put rollers underneath it so it would roll instead of like bounce. You know what I mean? So that's probably what they did for your bridge up there. Your bridges up there, they had to put some rollers on the bottom. On the
Yeah,
floor.
we got a sturdy bridge now. That motherfucker
Oh,
sturdy for
that's
sure.
good. Back in the day, that bad boy was doing the wave every time.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
'89,
yeah, that too. And
'89 quake that shit shook
man,
everything up.
that shit made that bridge go away, man. I was like, get the hell out of here. I had never seen a bridge move like that. I was like, shit. But I'm glad you guys are okay. I'm glad this is over with. Because Chinya Ray was telling me you guys was having a hurricane. I was like, you must be mad. Y'all ain't having
Hell
no.
no.
Y'all ain't in hurricane. Are not in Hurricane Alley. Cali don't
Really
have no.
having a hurricane though. That's crazy though.
That's weird, man. Yeah, good. Yeah, do that copyright. What happened? It just did a normal thing that it does when you start up.
Nah, we about to start it right now though, man. Y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We about to get into it. This Gangland.
There's an old Greek philosopher who went by the name of Socrates. He had a saying that the secret to change is to not focus all of your energy on the old, but building the new. As humans, we all make mistakes. It's inevitable. It will happen. But that's one of the beautiful things about life. Although we don't know what the future holds, we possess the power to mold it, whether it be good or bad. Some learn from others' mistakes, while others have to learn from experience. But in the end, it's up to you to take those lessons and apply them to your everyday life. That way, change can take effect. Sadly, some have to learn the hard way and are forced to live with their mistakes.
Recordings just got better. Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce that local recordings are now available on StreamYard. Have you ever
September 18th, 2013. The world would make way for Jaslyn Adams. She would be brought into this world by her father, Jonte Adams, and her mother, Lanisha Walker. By the time Jaslyn Adams, or who others knew as Pinky, entered this world, she would be the youngest of 5 other siblings. But despite being the youngest, she held the most influence and was by all means the queen of the family. She was a child with an incredible sense of humor. She enjoyed dancing, baking, or making TikTok videos. Her father describes her as a child who had a teenage sense of humor, always cracking jokes, and was even a little sarcastic. But when she wasn't busy doing that, she liked sitting back with a pack of Skittles or M&Ms and watching her favorite YouTuber, Funny Mike. She was outspoken, energetic, and possessed a smile that could light the darkest of spaces. With her bubbly personality, it was an attribute that her siblings learned to capitalize off of, often sending Pinky to ask for things because she rarely heard the word no. She was just your average 7-year-old child, ready to take on the world. April 18th, 2021. It was a normal day for Jaslyn, but on this day, she would be spending the day at her aunt's home. While playing with her siblings, she would work up an appetite and decide to contact her father, Jonte, to pick her up in order to go to McDonald's to retrieve a Happy Meal. With Jonte being in a position to give his daughter what she wanted, he wasn't about to tell her no. So he picks his daughter up and he drives to the McDonald's. On the way to McDonald's, Jonte and his daughter Pinky were casually arguing about a subject. He doesn't really remember what they were arguing about, but it was just Pinky being the queen that she was. But upon arriving at the McDonald's and entering the drive-thru line, that playful argument would be cut short because something tragic would happen. A silver Audi would pull up on that day. 2 men would hop out of the car, and they would proceed to fire off more than 45 shots. The 2 men would then run back to the vehicle and speed off. And when the smoke cleared, it would leave Jonte Adams injured. But along with his injury, his daughter would sustain multiple gunshot wounds, and she would be rushed to the hospital. But once 7-year-old Jaslyn Adams reaches Stroger Hospital, she would be pronounced dead. and the city of Chicago would be placed on high alert, actively searching for the perpetrators. On the day of the incident happening, the aftermath would just so happen to be captured on someone's cell phone, and they would post the video to Facebook. Immediately after, the video goes viral, and along with the video becoming viral, it would place the two parents in the spotlight, and they would face heavy backlash for what happened to their daughter. When word spreads nationally about the death of 7-year-old Jaslyn Adams, social media begins to pry into the lives of the father and the mother. They would find out that the father was a rapper who had ties to the streets. Upon learning this information, he would face heavy scrutiny. A lot of people believe that what happened to his daughter was a direct reflection of the life that he was living. Shortly after the incident, a video would arise. In this video, someone alleged that it was her father urinating on the grave of his opposition. However, the father alleges that that video wasn't him, and he was on house arrest at the time. And whoever that was in the video, he doesn't know who it was. The people who placed this video on social media were claiming that this was the sole cause of what happened in the McDonald's drive-thru. And after it was released, her father would be forced to turn to the media in order to tell his side of the story.
It was an emotional vigil tonight. Her father joining with relatives calling for justice for Jaslyn.
Daddy. Last words. Daddy. A panicking daddy. I see my daughter face down in my car. I will never forget those. I want my daughter's killers locked up.
Jonte Adams was just released from the hospital yesterday.
They have a bullet in my spine. Like my left leg temporarily probably paralyzed. I'm in a lot of pain. On top of watching my daughter take her last breath.
He's heartbroken over the loss of his daughter and angry over reports he says are assaulting his character as a father.
It seems like it's more press on me than the people who killed my baby. That's even making me hurt more.
Let's focus on the killer. Let's get my grandbaby justice. Let's get her the peace that she needs. Yeah. Then we'll worry about all that other stuff. Right now, that's not the problem. No. The problem is we got killers still running the street who killed a 7-year-old baby. Yeah, that's the problem.
Tonight, the community gathered to pray and grieve together and support the family. Detectives continue to investigate. So far, no one is in custody, and the family is hoping that changes soon.
While her father was under scrutiny, the police had an investigation to work because, after all, a 7-year-old child lost their life. And at this point, the only information they had was that a silver Audi pulled up and began firing shots. With the story making national headlines, the police would be placed in the spotlight, and they would be forced to work vigorously in order to capture the perpetrators. And 2 days into their investigation, it would pay off. An arrest warrant would be issued for 18-year-old Marion Lewis, who at this point in time was believed to be the getaway driver of the incident. He would be captured roughly a week after the death of Jaslyn Adams.
You can run, but you can't hide.
There were 2 guns recovered from when he was arrested on the 290, and one of them was an AK-47, like pistol grip sort of pistol. Both those weapons that were on his person that were recovered, they did test positive to the murder weapons used at the scene to kill Jaslyn.
And a week later, they would have another in custody. Authorities would arrest 21-year-old Damon Goody, who was believed to be a shooter at the time, brandishing a .40 caliber pistol at the scene of the crime. With the getaway driver and one of the shooters in custody, the authorities knew that they were looking for at least one more person, and they were soon to find out who this guy was. After arresting the 2 suspects, they would decide to view their Instagram pages, and immediately after, they would make a connection to another man, 22-year-old Devontae Anderson. Devontae Anderson was believed to be the other shooter in the incident, and once they found out, they would issue a warrant for his arrest. But there was one problem. After locating his Facebook page and tracking his location, they were soon to find out that he had already fled to Miami, Florida, and was no longer in the Chicago area. And this would make the search for him that much harder. The police would then release a bolo on this guy, as well as announcing a reward for any information to his whereabouts. In 2.5 months after launching an investigation into this perpetrator, he would be captured. But when he was captured, it wasn't in Miami. It isn't clear when he returned to Chicago, but when he was taken into custody, he was in his hometown. In July of 2021, authorities would announce that they have arrested all 3 suspects in the shooting death of 7-year-old Jaslyn Adams. And by October of 2021, the authorities would announce another arrest, 23-year-old Eric Keys Jr. Although this guy wasn't present at the scene of the shooting, he did purchase the firearm used to commit the act.
7-year-old Jaslyn Adams was in the McDonald's drive-thru with her father on April 18th. That's when investigators say 3 suspects fired multiple rounds into the car on the city's west side, killing the 7-year-old. Jaslyn's grandmother, LaWanda McMullen, worried police wouldn't be able to track down her killers.
When it first happened, I was like, she was just going to be another case on the shelf. But like I said, when they caught the first 2, I was pretty hopeful that they were going to test the third one.
Days after the murder, 18-year-old Marion Lewis led police on a chase which ended on the Eisenhower Expressway. Prosecutors say Lewis was driving the vehicle that Anderson and Gowdy used to fire at Jaslyn and her father. Investigators also tracked down 21-year-old Demond Gowdy, who prosecutors say fired several shots at the car. But for the past 3 months, though, and a $25,000 reward, the search for the final suspect, 22-year-old Devontae Anderson, continued.
There's a lot of things go through your head when the suspect is still on the run.
Finally, FBI investigators confirmed Anderson's arrest without incident Monday in Chicago, bringing some relief for the young girl's family that justice will be served.
Hey guys, what's up? It is your girl Rashida Frost, and yes, I am back on Philo with an all-new season of my.
All right, we out here, people. It's live, uncut, unedited.
I'm Jaslyn's grandfather. And I just want to thank Sean and his guys for putting this thing together. The commander, officer, we want to thank you guys. From the bottom of our hearts, we want to thank everybody who come out here and support my grandbaby. It's a hard pill to swallow, but I want to tell you all, we can get through this. And we're going to make it through this as a hood, as a community, as a unit, as one. So this is what I want each and every one of y'all to do. We're going to try to promote peace. We want peace, but we want justice also. This is what I want everybody to get out of this whole situation. We can't continue to hold the police accountable for what they doing. We can't hold our own accountable for what we do. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the streets. I've been in the streets. I've been there, done that. And this is hurtful. You know what I'm saying? Because back in the day, we lived by a code. You know what I'm saying? No women, no kids. We didn't play like that. We protect each other. We protect the community. The police, we won't need them. The campers, we won't need them. If we protect each other, we have to start standing up and do the right thing. Also, we can't keep on harboring these killers that's doing senseless drive-bys and all those things, taking our kids out. We can't continue to harbor them. They broke the code. We didn't break it. So we have to do what we need to do so our communities can be safe. So our communities can have our kids to ride their bikes without worrying about gunshots and bullets flying over their head. If we're going to hustle right. Do it the right way. Don't put no innocent people in the business. Don't do it. My grandbaby was innocent.
No, you don't put your feet on nothing. I got my feet.
Really? I thought you said put your feet on.
All the way doing something.
She was innocent regardless of what my son did. She was innocent. She didn't deserve it. If you knew that she was in the car, she didn't deserve it. So all I'm saying is protect our women and our kids and our community. Let's have peace. If we gonna be men, we gotta stand up as men. We can't sit down on the situation. This is just the beginning. This is the beginning, y'all. This is the beginning. Jaslyn brought all of us together for a purpose. I'm talking about from east, west, south, and north. But we have to hold each other accountable too. There's no tricking. There's no, man, you sold me out. No, you sold yourself out. Get your target. Don't get everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll deal with the situation as it goes. But I just love each and every one of y'all. We're going to do this balloon release for Jaslyn. Hey, y'all got to stop the violence. Stop killing our kids. Stop killing our women. Stop killing innocent people. I love y'all.
I love you too.
Y'all play GTA? Oh, big girl. There you go, Slime. See?
I wanted to drive right
No,
there.
no.
The year is now 2023, and Devontae Anderson, Marion Lewis, and Damon Goody are all charged with murder and are awaiting trial. However, 23-year-old Eric Keys Jr. had his day in court on July 7th, and when it was all said and done, he wouldn't face charges for murder. In fact, he wouldn't even face prison time. The judge would award him probation for purchasing the firearm, which a lot of people highly disagree with. As far as the motive goes, it's still to be discussed, and I guess that they will reveal more during the trial. In the beginning of the video, I talked about change and learning from your experience. I know when it comes to this case that it's a touchy-feely subject. Some people are going to feel this way, and some people are going to feel that way. Which leads me to the next question. Was her father's life a direct reflection of what happened to Jaslyn? The answer is yes. He lived a street life, and his past caught up with him. But I also want you to be very mindful that he is taking full responsibility of what happened, and anything that transpired, he's paying for it.
It on his social media so big, like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that's all me. That's my fault. Everything that's going on is my fault. I take full accountability for everything. Wow. You know what I'm saying? For everything. Wow. Him, his grieving, my baby. I take full accountability. And to anybody who living how I was living or think they want to live how I was living, it's not the way. Honest to God, because especially if you have a child, because I haven't felt no love that I felt that little girl gave me since she's been gone.
There is no harsher sentence that you can receive than losing someone you love. If you are watching this video, I want you to realize that this is a true example that the street life isn't going to pan out for anyone. I made mention in the beginning that some people learn from other people's mistakes, while others have to experience it. But right now, this is your time to learn from someone else's mistake. The story of Jaslyn Pinky Adams is truly devastating. 7 years old. 7. And her life was cut short because 3 grown men decided to drive to a McDonald's and act a fool. It's just all over.
Man, that was sad, man. That was sad. You,
That shit is ridiculous.
yeah.
Man, the motherfuckers done. And then it's like the daddy nigga, you can't do nothing but take accountability, nigga. They was trying to get on your ass.
You know, it's hard enough when you're not in the streets. You know, it's hard enough. But when you are in the streets, that's double jeopardy, you know?
And then they giving this nigga probation for buying the gun.
Oh man. When we gonna learn, man? When we gonna learn? And that was did you see that little girl's hair was laid? I mean, it should be a known personal rule that when you got kids, no street life, man. You got to be careful. Whatever you was doing, you got to stop for the kids. I know the street life exciting and you get your hustle on, but at the end of the day, at what price did this baby had to pay the price for him?
This is the thing. The baby had to pay the price on his silly ass due to the fact that he wasn't moving right. The nigga
Yeah.
wasn't moving right. You see what I'm saying? He wasn't moving
Mhm.
right. If you know you in some heavy funk like that, you know you in some heavy funk, but yet you got your daughter with you. Niggas know your car. Niggas know what you driving. You ain't under. You know. They sat on him, watched him. Then you know
Mhm.
they did what they were supposed to do. Now, this is the thing though. This is the thing though. They did what they were supposed to do, right? But in retrospect, this is why they didn't do nothing wrong. They didn't do nothing wrong. Didn't nobody tell this nigga to be riding with his daughter, nigga, and you know you in the smoke? Nigga, you in the smoke, nigga. Oh my gangland shit at in the back. Nigga, you in the smoke, bruh. How the fuck you gonna sit here and yeah, they wasn't supposed to you gotta think. Did they know that it was a little girl in that car?
No.
You see what I'm saying? They didn't know it was a little girl in that car. They didn't know. Now, if they did know, that's something else. But I think they didn't know. They didn't know that it was a girl in that car.
It was a drive by. They didn't know.
It wasn't a drive-by. They got out on feet.
And they
They got out
saw
on
the
feet
little
and did they
girl and
shit.
still fired.
They got out on feet and did they shit and hopped back in the car.
So wait a minute. I thought that
It wasn't a
I
drive. They
didn't catch
always be
that.
saying drive-by, but it wasn't a old school
So they
drive-by.
got out the car, walked up to the car, and
Not
just
necessarily walked up
fired.
to the car. They just got out, start shooting, hop back in.
Ah,
So you know, and it's like,
my thing is, if you in the sheety, okay, you can't take your kids around with you. You can't.
he knew he was heavily in the funk. He knew he was heavily in the funk. So you know, hey, if you know you're in the smoke like that, why would you sit there and put your daughter in harm's way? Me personally, like I told him, like, man, I wouldn't even have my sons out like that. You see what I'm saying? I wouldn't even have my sons out like that. Why is my background not showing?
It is.
There you go.
You talking about the fire one? Oh,
Yeah,
that one. Okay.
there you go. It wasn't showing. I don't know why, but yeah, like they didn't know that this young lady was in the car. You see what I'm saying? They didn't know.
Do you think if they did, they would have backed off?
Yeah, ain't no nigga like that nigga daddy tripping like, man, you know they broke the code. We didn't. It just so happened, and in so many ways, he was telling y'all that he didn't kill some niggas too. In so many ways, he was saying he was out there violent and shooting niggas too. And this is the thing, like, I hate when a nigga be like, man, the streets ain't what you want to do. Man, y'all say that shit after the fact. Say that shit while you're doing it.
Right.
Say that fact while you're doing it. While you're actually active in the street, be like, bro, this shit ain't cool. This shit ain't it. This shit ain't the move right here. I ain't gonna lie, this shit ain't the move. You do that shit right there in and there while you active. Don't wait to wanna, hey man, the streets ain't cool, guns ain't cool. After you done shot 20 niggas, after you done robbed 50 niggas, after you done stole 20 purses, after you done sold hella dope, after you done, man, shut the fuck up. And that's real spill. That's real spill, man. Like, come on, man, make this make sense, man. That's real spill, man. Make it make sense, man. Motherfucker don't never want to tell you, nigga, hey, yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie, why they're actually in the funk though. Like why they're actually in it. Like not why you're some old ass nigga and yeah, man, you know the streets ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you wasn't telling niggas when you was that age to not stay out the street, not do nothing. So how you gonna tell these young niggas not to do nothing? That's crazy. After you done did it, after you done robbed, after you done stealed, after you done killed, now you telling me not to rob, steal, and kill, nigga, after you done did it? That's like the pot calling the kettle black. That's a hypocrite.
Mm.
That's a hypocrite if you ask me. Like all that shit, like nigga, I don't like as we speak, bro, motherfucker. Like I be doing shows, I be here, I be in the video doing videos, I be in the streets, I do this, do that. So I can still tell a motherfucker like, hey, bro, yeah, I know, bro, because niggas still having to look over his shoulder. Niggas still having to do a little certain things to where it's like, I got to make sure, nigga, I protect myself. You see what I'm saying? These old niggas that's talking about that shit, bro, they ain't looking over their shoulder. They somewhere taking care of their grandkids, somewhere doing some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Not looking over their shoulder and having to make sure every time they take out the garbage or when they go to the store, to the gas station, to the mall, to the here, nigga, they gotta have a gun on them, nigga, to make sure niggas ain't on silly shit, stupid shit. Like, come on, man, make this make sense.
Hmm.
So I would feel like it would be better if an individual who was actually in the streets compared to a motherfucker not in the streets, trying to tell a motherfucker what to do. Now, they ultimately pulled up on him. Now, do you know the caliber? Do you know the caliber of assault rifles? Like, you know the caliber of assault rifles? Like how big the
Certainly.
bullets go?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the smallest caliber of a bullet rifle you can shoot?
Legally, um,
Legally, illegally, it's the streets.
I think it's like the little small ones, like I think 9 millimeter, isn't it?
Smaller than that, the 22.
Oh,
They got
okay.
yeah, they got 20. They got rifles that shoot 22s, and then you got the 9 millimeter. I mean, not 9 millimeter, but you have the 9 millimeter going to pistol. That's not a rifle. You have the 22,
Oh,
the
right.
22, the 22. You can shoot that out of rifle. Then you have the FN, which is like a 223 size. You know.
Mhm.
Then after the 223, you got like a 5.56.
That's a big one.
Yeah, and then after the 5.56, you got a 7.62. Those is
Yeah.
what comes out those AKs. You know, you
Huh.
got the assault rifle, and the assault rifle might shoot a 223 or a 5.56. But in them AK-47s, even the little small AK-47s, they
Yeah, they
shoot
got
these
the long.
big ass 7.62s coming out the motherfuckers. That's
Yeah,
what
I
they shot
know
that
when
little
I
girl
see
with.
them, I don't know the number, but I know the 9 millimeters for the handguns and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But them big ones ain't no joke. They lodge in, and they're coming at a rapid velocity. You know.
like they shot that
Huh.
little girl. They shot that little girl with some 7.62s,
Mm.
big ass army bullets.
That was instant. Now that was, oh my God, that poor baby.
This is what I'm saying, man. It's like they can try to blame the niggas all they want. Oh man, we got a bunch of killers out here that just killed the little girl. Man, you can't do that to them niggas. You let that daddy take that heat. You can't do that. Them niggas didn't know that it was a little girl in that car. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
They did not know it was a little girl in that car. And then on top of that, like I say, man, you can't do that. You cannot do that. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, slap that notification bell, man. It's Gangland. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. Oh man, we got a bunch of killers roaming around here. Blase, blase. Y'all, we didn't break the code. They did. Them niggas didn't necessarily break the
Yes,
code.
you. No,
They
you're
didn't
right about
necessarily
that.
break the code. They did not know it was a girl in that car. Did they know he had a daughter? That could have been possible. They probably could have knew the nigga had kids. But that goes to say this.
The
Even
kids were the target.
say for instance, this man want to get a job. He want to do right. And these same niggas that shot him and his daughter been looking for him, but they just ain't caught up with him. You think they give a fuck you got a daughter? You think they give a fuck you got kids? You think they give a fuck you trying to get your life back on track and get straight? Nigga, all they remember is the bullshit you was doing in the streets. Nigga, the partners, nigga, that you done smoked their ears. You see what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck about none of that.
Yeah, it's why it's so wise to choose your path. You know what, Mac? I'm so glad you're not in the streets. You know.
They don't have to, you know what I'm saying? But that be me. Don't no nigga care I'm trying to get my life straight. Don't no nigga care I got two sons. Don't all they remember is the shit that I was doing, nigga, wild nigga fucking around.
Mm.
So it's like a nigga forever gotta be on one. You gotta forever be on tip. Can't no nigga say as soon as if you feel it's comfortable. Like I'm saying, nigga feel weird. You gotta take out the garbage can with a gun. Pump
Mm.
your gas out with a gun. Go to the mall with a gun.
Mm.
Like, god damn. Like, that shit crazy if you ask me.
It is.
Like that, like you gotta, like I say, motherfuckers don't never tell a motherfucker why they doing it. Hey, you know if you ain't got no license, nigga. I mean no record, nigga. You go get you a gun legally, nigga.
Yeah.
They don't tell you that. What they tell you, nigga, you better stay with it than without it.
Mhm. Now
What
hearing
they
so
say
many
is that I'd
guns.
rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6.
Mm. I've heard that many times.
And that's why they say that. I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6.
Mm.
They'll never tell you, nigga, stay your ass about that shit so you ain't gotta be worried about getting judged by 12 or carried by 6.
That's what I was taught.
They don't tell you that. All they do is tell you, nigga, you better nigga stay with it than without it.
Yeah,
Then
my
give you that. Then give
that,
you the bullshit. Oh, nigga, I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. Man, niggas are come with some bullshit.
right.
Niggas are come with some bullshit just to trick you out the street, just to keep you on the corner with they stupid ass.
Yeah.
Just to keep you outside
Not
on the
making
corner with
that.
they stupid ass.
It used to be back in the day that the older ones would tell you don't do it. Don't do it. The older ones used to tell you don't do it.
But don't tell me don't do it after you done did it.
Well, the thing about it is, they know that's why they're telling you. You know, it's too late for them, but they trying to keep you out of it. Not you particularly, but keep motherfuckers out of it because they know that they have to live their life like that. Even though they like trying to stop or whatever, once you get in, it's hard to get out if you get out.
They're like, man,
So
you niggas ain't even listen. You niggas ain't even taking y'all own advice. Yes, I'm telling you, nigga, that shit gonna get you. That shit gonna get you this time and that time. Oh, gee, you got 5 fucking gun charges. Shut your ass up, nigga. Fuck you gonna tell me about? Oh, man, I'm telling you. How many times it take for you to learn your? It took 5 times for you to learn your lesson. That a bitch, but you out here trying to tell another little nigga, hey man, carrying that gun gonna get you this. Carry that gun come with a lot of shit, nigga. Nigga might want to shoot you because they know you got a gun. Man, OG, how the fuck is you gonna tell another young nigga what to do after you done did it? Yeah, motherfucker done went to jail. You know what happened, whatever the case may be. But who's to say I live the life you live? Who's to say I go to jail like how you go to jail? Who's to say that? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now.
part of his job is to teach you guys different. But I mean, it's up to y'all to choose to listen or not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm just saying that's being an elder as I am now. You know, uh, it's their job to teach the people better than what they live. That's the way it's supposed to be. The generation after them is supposed to be better. So I mean, but it's y'all's choice whether or not you want to take heed to what they're saying. Everyone makes a choice. So I mean, it ain't easy being an elder because we walk the walk. I haven't been in the streets like that. My shit was cut short when I went to jail in Mexico. That was it for me. But and that shit was not easy. People think, oh yeah, 2 days. No, fuck that. Fuck that. 3 days without water, you die. It's just a simple excerpt out of my life. It made
Yeah.
me learn the lesson before I really got into it. And so I tell other people, don't do it. It's your choice. I tell them you have a choice. Everybody has a choice.
Man, shout out Miss Nat too, man. If y'all notice on the shows and on the community posts, I'm posting people avatars, they gangland avatars. So yesterday we had Stash Low Main avatar for the thumbnail of yesterday's show. This morning show we used Miss Nat gangland avatar. We already done use Yanni gangland avatar for a community post on the other channel, and then we use Roach gangland avatar for a community post on the other channel. So we letting the people know who the people of gangland are. So hey man, those group of people, man. Yeah, what about these group of people, man? We the same group of people, man. We just down to earth around here, man. We're not the bougie type, that sit there and act like, you know what I'm saying, you got to be a certain age. Some motherfuckers be like, oh man, we don't really watch these young folk, 36, 35, 34. We rather watch somebody older. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter the age preference. It doesn't matter the ethnicity. It doesn't matter. Like, good people are good
Everybody has
people.
experience to bring
It's
to
all
the
types
table.
of bad people that's older. It's all types of good people that's older. It's all types of bad people that's younger. It's all types of good people that's younger. It just depends on the person. Age and ethnicity shouldn't even matter.
You
Shouldn't
shouldn't.
even matter.
And the thing
So,
about it is, it doesn't matter what age you are. Everyone brings an experience or a teaching to everybody. Young can learn from old. Old can learn from young. So I mean,
facts.
it's everybody. is not what's that word? They're not the exception to the rule. Everybody's got to learn, and no matter what direction that learning comes from, and they have to be open to learn every day.
Facts, facts. Miss Nat, what's going on?
Man, look, I just woke up, so
Nothing wrong with it. You see, we just waking up too, man. Fresh in the trap with it.
I see. I was like, oh, it's up. Okay. Cool beans.
Well, Gangland in the morning. And then for tonight, Gangland at the dark, we're going to have a different color backdrop. We still keeping the lime green. They said they like the lime green. We're going to change a different backdrop. Still keep the original black and red Gangland symbol, though. But, yeah, we just doing something different for the channels and shit, waking it up for December. For the, that little winter time, But we just was looking at the story of Jaslyn Adams, and she was in the car with her pops, and some niggas rocked up on him, shot through the car, aired him out, ended up killing her, and he was shot multiple times, but ultimately survived from the whole ordeal.
Oh, wow.
What do you think about the father as far as like him moving right? Because we argue, especially being from the streets, from a street nigga perspective, we argue, well, hey, if I know I'm funking like this, bro, my daughter not in the car, like I shoot a video in the hood, my kids is not around in the vicinity of me shooting this video. They like either up the street or around the corner from where I'm shooting at. They're never like right there. Like when if I got my kids with me outside, you know what I'm saying? So like, because I know what niggas be on. You see what I'm saying? So that's how I'm moving.
Right.
Unbeknownst to these niggas, hey, I feel like they didn't know the kid was in the car, and they just did what they did anyway, because no telling what the daddy been doing. So they did what they were supposed to do. Nigga, we seen you. We know what car you in. Nigga, we spun on you. Now, it's a tragedy that your daughter was in the car, but nigga, you signed up for this. You did what you was doing and what you been doing, you and your niggas. So now that we caught you slipping, and your daughter just so happened to be in a car, yes, it is a tragedy. But they need to blame man, you can't sit there and say, hey, we got some killers out here that kill some kids. We got killers out here that kill kids, and we need to get them locked up. No. Your son was out here doing some shit. Hold that nigga accountable. He needs to show accountability. Fuck all. Yeah, man, because like the life I was living in, that shit irks my nerve, man. When death or violence come knocking on your door, when it get close to home, niggas all of a sudden want to get scared straight. No, nigga, this is what you signed up for. This is what you signed up for. Motherfucker get shot, nigga, you want compassion. A motherfucker to feel sorry for you. No, nigga, this is what you signed up for. You can't want no nigga to feel sorry. Bro, you know what's called got shot? Yeah, he was out here killing niggas. Bro, you know what's called got shot? Yeah, he was out here robbing niggas. What the fuck you expect? You want a nigga to show sympathy? You want a nigga to show remorse? Like, man, motherfucker gotta be accountable of what's going on. Yeah. We can say that they out of pocket, they wrong for killing the baby. But when is y'all gonna blame the daddy for moving wrong?
Yeah. When you out there, I'm not a street person, but just basically being around people who done been in the streets, you gotta have eyes all the way around, and you can't put your family in jeopardy like that. So if you moving dirty, like I always say, but you come back and contradict me a little bit, but it's okay. If you when you out here doing dirt, you live by the sword. Karma normally comes back to get you. You gonna die by the sword, especially if you out here doing some grimy things, you know. And I hate that the baby and did the mama get hit or just the dad
Nah,
and the
just the
baby?
daddy and the daughter.
Oh wow. Nah, because if I was moving grimy like that, I wouldn't have never put my child in that type of situation in the car. You know,
You knew they
none of
was
that.
watching him.
I'm sorry.
They had to
Just
be watching him, nigga. They caught you
when
slipping
people,
in the McDonald's line. He can't go nowhere.
Mm,
On your
what?
flavor.
mm.
Oh, so they pretty much that was I ain't gonna say hijack, but they
They
done got
bought
you
they
hit
they
in
set.
right.
It's set
Oh
up.
wow.
Oh yeah,
That's
y'all
like
wait till we go. You wait till he get in this motherfucking line. Oh yeah. Or they could have just been following him. He like, oh, he in the line, nigga. Oh nigga, yeah. Oh, he set himself up. You about to bop out this money. He can't go nowhere.
Mm.
Can't go nowhere. Where you gonna go?
You know,
Flamed him up.
I was watching this movie Shaka. You remember, the movie Shaka?
Was
And
Shaka Zulu?
no, Shaka.
Oh,
SHOTT.
shot us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Shot us. Yep.
They was at they was at that party, and that man got in his car with his woman. And they just walked up on him. Just he couldn't get out because it was crowded. People walking by. He, trying to slowly get through the crowd. And they just walked up on him. That's what this reminds me of. You know, people say,
Yeah, right.
yeah, when you live that life, you can't be comfortable. You gotta. I mean, in some cases, depending on where you live, you can't be comfortable, and that's without being in the life. But when you're in that life, you can't move. You can't move. You gotta move. You want some McDonald's? I'll be right back. Type of thing. You gotta keep your family safe. You know, and then I don't know. It's sad. Again, it's about choice, man. At the end of the day, ain't no pun intended, dude. But I feel like going to get one of them cafe coffees with some. Oh, I'm feeling for like one of them like little mochas or whatever. It's a coffee, but it's like a mocha, a frozen mocha. I keep forgetting the name of it, but damn, I don't mean to be gross or anything, but yeah. I think that story last night was terrible.
Man, hold on, I'm looking for this other content real quick. That shit, I don't know, man. Like that nigga was. We gotta blame the father has to hold some type of accountability,
So if the son
not
ends
just
up,
because it sound good or it's the thing to do or no, nigga. You need to hold accountability, my nigga. Like, it's a story of man. It's kind of like different, because motherfucker with a bunch of people. Like, so my partner, and them they was outside or whatever, shooting a video or whatnot, and my partner had his son out there. Somebody told some other niggas we don't fuck with, niggas was down there shooting a video. Niggas came from around the corner, started shooting in the crowd of people where my partners in them was at. My partner had his baby in his hand.
No.
Lil Hiram got killed.
The baby?
Yeah.
No.
Like,
we can't.
he got killed while he was holding him in his hand like this. Like how you would normally be just holding your baby. And that's how he died. You see what I'm saying? Like, did them niggas know it was a baby out there? Nigga, is we in war with these niggas? The niggas that don't like us, nigga, ain't even. I say, nigga, like literally, from where niggas was at, where niggas don't like us, literally, ain't nothing but two lights up, 2-3 lights up. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, yeah, we outside, but it's like niggas ain't going about life as if like something about to happen, but niggas ain't about to be walking on eggshells. If you see what I'm saying, like niggas know what's going on, but it's niggas about to be like, man, I ain't going outside because of that. But it's like situations like that, it's like we gotta wake up. Like niggas don't like niggas. Niggas always on a, you know what I'm saying? And then you see my nigga right now, you know what I'm saying? He big chain, big watches, you know what I'm saying? Doing shit. Nigga probably don't like him even more now. You know? Not only did he lost his son, you see what I'm saying? He had lost his mind. You know? He had lost his mama and ultimately shit, he ended up losing his older brother to gun violence just recently. So losing a son to gun violence, losing a brother to gun violence, in like a short span of time, man, that should do something to you.
Yeah, it would. It would.
That should do something to you. But it's
Let
like
me ask you a question from a man's perspective.
yeah.
I know that we as females, we have our haters. They talk shit, they do fucked up shit. You know, we as females, some of us females feed into it, some of us females don't. And then sometimes these females don't leave us no choice but to rattle off, you know. So from a male perspective, do you guys ever feel petty shit happening? Somebody like hating on you 'cause you're coming up, or hating on you because you're doing something other than destruction? You know, is there guys that hate on you like that because of that?
Hold on, say that again. You said it's the guys that do what?
Like, you know how we have females that hate on us females, you know, try to drag us down by whatever means, whether it's streets or gossip or bullshit, or set us up in some kind of fucked up way, right? Is there guys that do that to you guys as well?
Yeah. Like,
Come up?
it's niggas that don't like me right now. For whatever reason,
We don't know. Like it's just like come on, like what's your issue, my nigga? Like, cause nigga, it ain't gonna be an easy one, and it's hard to hit a moving target. Like I'm not just sitting in the nigga face. I'm not, nigga. I'm minding my business, doing what I'm doing, and then you know when niggas do be around, and it's like the COVID era is kind of like over. Like if you're wearing a mask right now, okay. If you're in public, okay, it might go, but just wearing a mask and the pussy shiesty thing is just like, you know what I'm saying? Who are you hiding from, nigga? Who are you hiding from? Because nigga, I ain't hiding from nan nigga. So if I'm outside, I'm in the mall, the movies, whatever the case may be, I'm outside, but I'm outside correctly. Yeah, watching everything because it be a motherfucker that it's always a motherfucker that don't like you just to not like you. I don't like that nigga. Why? I don't know. I just don't like him. Nigga, that ain't no motherfucking reason, nigga. You want to shoot this nigga because you don't like him. It don't even got a reason. You just want to shoot him. You got them niggas. Or like it was this individual I had a conversation with because he know a friend of mine. So a friend of mine had called him on three-way, and he was like, "Yeah, man, you know, it really is kind of corny of me that I don't like you because you had exchanged words with so and so. So since he fucked with so and so, he felt it was cool since me and so had exchanged words that was kind of heated. He felt it was cool for him to be, you know, well, hey, I'm gonna be on some shit with him too. Then, when you don't even know me, bro, you don't know me over a bowl of cereal. How corny is that you want a problem with me because another nigga got a problem with me, and you just cool with the nigga that got a problem with me? So now you feel as if you can make a problem with me when you don't even really have a legitimate issue. You don't have a legitimate issue. And he even said it. He said, "Yeah, man, you know, man, I think that shit kind of corny, man. I might be in the mall or something, nigga. I see you in the mall and you crack me upside my head with my daughter." And now I'm sitting here like, yeah, man, all because of what? I'm like, yeah, man, you know, niggas is on my block doing a little funny shit. Ronald Mack, where you at, bro? Woo, hey, bro, I'm all the way out of state. I was all the way out of state, like motherfucking, I think I was in Texas at the time. Bro, I am fucking hella far away from fucking the Bay Area, bro. What good is it you doing standing on the street where I be at? Like, I'm hella far away. Like, these are the games they play, like shit like that. Or like in my DM shit, making death threats and shit. Like nigga link, pop up, nigga, or nigga pull up, nigga, to your grandpa old house, nigga, or something, nigga, and nigga, we catch you over there by woo, nigga. It's what, like, bro, come on, bro. For one, y'all motherfuckers doing this shit in the DMs and shit, bro. Like, so it's like, bro, this is like some police ass shit. Like, because if something happened to one of you niggas, and the police get to searching and lurking through your Instagrams, you trying to leave a little paper trail, sir. You trying to leave a little trail. Let it be known, you know. Well, it's an issue with that nigga. It's an issue with that nigga. But at the same time, it's like it ain't no shit to where like I gotta be like having a mask on or something like that. Like, bro, I'll be outside everywhere, man. Like, I don't take shit lightly. I watch everything, but at the same time, like, if it's on like that, it'll be on like that. Like, like, not saying that I'm slipping, but I be outside. I be outside. Like when it was a fight, when it was a fight, outside. We had every club. We had every little nigga. We watching RJ, Moneybag Yo. We in a function with Moneybag Yo. We had places where it's a lot of people. You see what I'm saying? So it's like
You
Nigga
decided
ain't.
not to be a slave to it.
Come on, man. Like if it's up like that, it's up like that. Nigga ain't giving a fuck where they at. But at the same time, like I say, it's not a it's some of you niggas too old, bruh. Like these is niggas in their 30s going on 40s. Like, bruh, ain't you a grandpa right now down there, bruh? They're a grandpa right there, bro. I'm just saying, like, ain't your bitch like 45, 46? Don't she got kids? They got kids, bro. You down there a grandpa, bro. Sit your ass down somewhere, bro. Go do something, nigga. Yeah, because it be niggas in the 30s, in the early 30s, late 30s, and motherfucker will sit there and be trying to get stripes and do shit like, bro, the shit that you're doing, bro, we did that at 16, bro, 15.
Yeah, that's so. I mean,
You're 30, you're a fucking 35-year-old, bro, dude funking with fucking 18-year-old kids, bro. Sit your ass down. And then be the same niggas that try to start a little bullshit with niggas like me. Like, bro, what is you on, bro? Like you ain't you borrow guns, nigga. How the fuck you gonna do something to somebody, nigga, and you borrow guns? You gotta get that gun back. You better not get caught slipping without that motherfucking nigga. Like, come on, man, make this make sense, man. Motherfuckers be starting issues with motherfuckers like, bro, you think I'm gonna just let you take me from my kids, bro? Beat your shit down, nigga. The fuck?
it's sad that you guys got to move like that. I mean, I don't know which ones, 'cause, you know, I don't know if Miss Nat has run across that kind of thing. I know females play stupid games, you know.
Yeah.
But they're not. It seems to me they're not as deadly as. Not saying that it can't be, but it's not as deadly as the brothers playing games with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like other brothers seem like more. I mean, Miss Nat, have you experienced? Do you know if females are just as deadly like that? Miss Nat.
Huh?
Do you know if the females are just as silly as the brothers like that? Or is it more the brothers doing that way?
Well, I ain't never really had no problem with females.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Just more so shit talking more than gunning.
I don't know, cause I'm the type of person I just cut a motherfucker off. Period. I ain't finna sit here and go wilding out over some dumb shit. You know, I'm bigger than that. I'm better than that. I'm got time.
Right.
No, but you know, you got some people that will push your button. Then you have to go in on their ass like full-fledged military.
Mm.
You know, and I had to show my twin's father that and his family. Cause no, what you're not gonna do is be stalking my kids and my house. Period. Okay, whoever you seeing, you better tell them motherfuckers I'm crazy as hell. Cause you pull up, just like I had to show his mama one time. We coming back from somewhere, and she grabbed my daughter. My daughter looking at her like, yeah. We were getting out the car. I seen her, and she grabbed one of the twins, and my daughter looked at her like, "Mama, who is this?" I told my oldest daughter, take them in the house. Y'all go in the house. I said, you got 0.3 seconds to turn my baby loose. And she seen that Glock on my hip, and I showed her the one on my ankle. I said, I'm gonna say this once, and I'm gonna say this for the last time. I have a restraining order against you, your son, and everybody that he's affiliated with, including you. So the best thing for you to do is get back in your car and go back to where the hell you came from. Or your son gonna be without a mama. I didn't mean that in a threatening way, because I had my phone in my hand as well as my gun. You can't keep my son from his kids. I said, well, you go tell the judge that, because it's a judge order. I said, that's why your son crazy as hell. I said, because he don't even know what love is because you didn't give him none. I said, so I'm done talking to you. Took a picture of her car, her tag, and I sent it right on over to my police friend that I know a lot of cops in my neighborhood. A lot of them. So I ain't seen. Yeah, it had gotten to the point to where this girlfriend tried to run me off the road. Yeah.
What? I guess we do got some.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I guess we do have some live wires.
The new biddy, the new crazy biddy that put him in the hospital and everything, tried to run me off the road. I said, okay, you want to play these cat and mouse games. All right. Found out where she worked because they both worked at the same place. Served her some papers to go to court. Looked in her face. I said, you want to try this again? She told him she crazy. She crazy for real. I ain't by no means crazy, but you better keep your people in my face.
What's up, Stash? My boy.
That's why you can't play with people like that.
Especially if they ain't messing with you.
Especially the ones with or without kids.
So I guess we do have some live wires, Mac. I'm sorry. I just think that, we have to live like this, sometimes we have to put a dog down, And, you, especially as females who are protecting our children and ourselves, it's a shame we have to put dogs down, but we do what we have to do. And, I feel some kind of way because we have to be on the swivel like that, And we don't do nothing to nobody, right? You mind that, like you said, Mac, minding our own damn business.
It's a shame, that, like I tell people, I'm the sweetest person in the world. But that could be anybody. You go to all up in somebody's face, doing something, talking, about their kids. I always tell people, I don't worry about what you say about it. It's what I answer to. So, and then they want to get mad when you open fire on their ass and then like, what the hell? Okay. Then leave me the hell alone.
Right. You also get mad when you don't pay attention to what they're saying or doing. They get mad. And it's like, dude, you trying to get a reaction out of me? Do you really want that?
My thing is, if you want to be ignorant, you're going to be ignorant by your damn self. Because I'm not going to stoop to your level. I'm a grown-ass woman paying my own bills, living my own house, driving my own shit. So if you want to have childlike tendencies, be throwing this temper tantrum and shit, go right ahead. Go right ahead. Do it by yourself. Because I'm not going to feed into it.
But if they try to take any action, that's when you step up. Okay. And that's, I'm just trying to gauge it because, you know, Brother Mac trying to do something. He's got kids. He trying to do something with his life. And it's like you always got somebody that just don't like the fact that you're doing what you do, or it's just crazy in the streets. You when you choose to go into the streets, it's like Mac said, you know with it. But if you're not in the streets and you just trying to do do your thing, keep your shit moving. Motherfuckers want to put you in this. I don't know. It's like they want to put you out there. And I'm like, play with yourself. I ain't trying to be disrespectful or play with your motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Have fun with it. But it's sad that we have to have these kinds of things go on. And the sad tragedy is those who ain't thinking take their kids with them. And that's the thing. If you're not in the street, you always got some haters. So we have to be careful. And it's sad. Like Max said, he ain't gonna let that enslave him. He gonna live his life. But there's so many people that like you've seen people. I had an ex that was always locking the door, always checking things, which is normal. But then it was like when we went to a restaurant, I always got to sit where you can see the door and shit like that. I'm like, dude, what did you know, see that? You know how it gets you apprehensive because it's like, well, damn, am I missing that person of living life, or did you do something? Are you looking for somebody to come for you? You know what I mean?
Right.
I was like, dude, man, I didn't argue too much about it, but I got to the point where why don't we just sit where we can't see the door, period, so we can focus on each other. At first he was uncomfortable with it, but he was like, at least he could see, where they sit, and you could see the first thing coming. But it was like, to live life like that, it sucks. It really sucks. And we have to be geniuses to come up with a solution so that life can be lived in as less exposure to harmony as possible. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. So, I don't know. But he was from New Jersey, and I guess New Jersey's pretty good.
Huh,
From
throw
what
the
I'm
change in
saying.
there. Well, make a wish. Make a wish. Don't tell nobody. Just make a wish. Make a wish and don't say nothing. Just throw it in there. You made a wish? Okay.
It says happy birthday.
It says happy birthday. So whose birthday was it?
It was mine.
And how old are you now?
5.
I kept noticing cars going by, didn't realize what was going on down there.
Dwayne Harris said he noticed police on his street Friday night, but had no idea his neighbors were accused of killing their 5-year-old granddaughter. Harris was devastated to hear the news and wished something could have been done.
Especially down the street, to see it, because I ride the bike down here often, but you never see it other than neighbors either mowing their grass or speaking, or they talking to another neighbor. So you really didn't see that. What could a 5-year-old do? Nothing, and so it pulls at the very thing that we stand for, because if we can't protect our babies, then God help us all.
Yeah.
Just after 11 p.m. on July 14th, Park Forest police and paramedics
were dispatched to a home on Austin Street in a suburban neighborhood roughly 45 minutes outside of Chicago for reports of an unresponsive child. A male on the other end of the call stated the following: "I was beating my little granddaughter, and now she is out of it." Upon arrival, they will ultimately find the nude body of an unresponsive young girl lying on a couch.
Allegedly unfolded over the weekend comes as a big shock. Just before 11 o'clock Friday night, Park Forest police say officers and paramedics responded to a home in the 300 block of Osage Street for a little girl who was unresponsive.
After about maybe 10 seconds of them being inside, the paramedics come rushing out with a little girl who appeared to be completely limp.
Next door neighbor Richard Williams says they often shouted at their Rottweilers, and many here on the block say they never saw a child staying there.
I've never seen a little girl myself. It's always been them two and other adults. Never knew they had a girl inside the house. And to me, that would be kind of dangerous with those Rottweilers.
The victim was identified as 5-year-old Jada Moore, who EMTs performed CPR on before she was airlifted to Comer Children's Hospital, where she was sadly succumbed to her injuries just 3 months after her 5th birthday. An autopsy conducted by the Cook County Medical Examiner's Office determined she suffered multiple injuries consistent with repeated physical abuse. In fact, it was quickly confirmed that Jada had been subjected to beatings for more than 2 months, leaving her with severe contusions, most commonly found in crash victims. Her small-framed body was covered from head to toe in bruises, abrasions, and scars in various stages of healing. She also had what is known as internal avulsion, or contusion, pockets in her back, buttocks, and legs. Avulsion pockets are commonly seen in car accident injuries due to the force required to cause such an injury. The avulsion pockets are indicative of a victim losing blood into the soft tissue and are more dangerous in children due to their overall lower volume of blood. Jada additionally had bleeding in the space between her brain and skull, pointing to a brain injury. An investigation into the case revealed that on the night of July 14th, Jada was whipped a dozen times with a belt by her grandfather, 62-year-old Clint Elwoods, for defecating on herself, with him ultimately confessing to being a little too rough during the
What? If I could reach out and touch him, I would choke the living shit out of him.
I can't. This motherfucker here.
Man, I slapped that nigga hair back black.
Ain't no slap. He need more than something a whole lot strenuous than a slap.
He needs to be knocked into next week.
Nah, yeah, but I'm talking about, you know how they be doing their little slap competitions? One of them slaps. I'm like the bitch he is. I'm gonna slap him. He ain't worth the clothes fist. I'm gonna slap him like the bitch he is. Doing that shit to that little baby.
There is the parents.
The 5-year-old can only, I mean, if you give them a little powwow, they'll understand. Like a pow pow, you give them a little pow pow. You don't beat the living life out of them. She's 5 years old.
But he been doing this for 2 whole months of abuse.
Why?
All that trauma to that innocent child's body. No wonder she was unresponsive.
He literally slapped the shit out of her. I mean, I don't understand these brute forces on small children. You don't. You can't. You can't be kids like that, man. You can't. You can't.
A fatal assault. When questioned by police, Elwood's wife, 57-year-old Lisa Jones, alleged that her granddaughter had a history of pooping on herself.
Hell no.
She probably did that because she was scared. That poor thing. No, man. This is good. I mean, what's he doing? Taking pleasure out of hitting her? He can't be that bad. He's a 5-year-old. There's nothing you could. That's sorry. Nothing a 5-year-old could do that, but it's just I need some smoke. Come on, hold on. I gotta get through this. This is sad.
Did they have custody of their granddaughter? Because I haven't heard.
I don't know. I ain't hear nothing.
Okay. But still, where's the freaking parents of this child? Where? They just left the child with these idiots?
I guess so.
See,
Because here's the thing, nobody knew there was a grandbaby in the house. So are they keeping the child secret? I mean, if you got a grandchild, she's got to go outside and play. You know what I'm saying? You can't keep.
Something going on, because even the neighbors didn't even know there was a child in the house.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. That nigga said shit. All I seen was them two, and like some other adults. I never knew they had a kid in there. And if they did have a kid in there, that would be crazy because they got two big ass rock rollers in them motherfuckers. I got two big rock rollers in that bitch, and y'all got that little ass kid. Like, come on, man, make this make sense, man. Hey, whatever jail that nigga laying in, and he's in he in Illinois somewhere in the Midwest, man. Y'all need to pack his ass out on the real. Hey, there's some OGs in there that your age that wish they could be with their grandkids, and here you are beating yours. How that work?
I wonder if he.
Come on, man.
Rottweilers protect children. So what happened? I hope he didn't use those Rottweilers against that. That's probably
Most likely, probably did. He probably did.
That's probably why she was defecating on herself. She's scared shitless, man.
Scaring that little girl, or probably squeezing her, choking her, and doing other weird shit to her, making. And don't when the last now you hear little kids, they have trouble, especially little girls. Little girls really don't be having trouble with peeing in the bed. It really be little boys. Right. But when have you heard of a little girl having a defecating problem? Like, come on, man, make this make sense. Little girls don't like that's.
Rottweilers.
Oh well, she has a boo booing problem. She has a problem defecating. Huh? I ain't never heard of no shit like a shitting problem.
What I'm saying is that knowing that the Rottweilers is in the house, she was probably scared to get out the bed.
Man, who the fuck got a shitting problem?
If them dogs, because I got two German Rottweilers myself, and they big as hell, but they all muscle mass. My kids done been around them dogs. If they're not well trained, which it don't sound like they weren't, so that girl probably one little, especially the female. Sometimes she gets kind of froggy with me and want to growl and snap, but I got her. But the thing of it is, if them dogs are growling and he ain't doing nothing about it, tell them go on or move, stop, and that dog don't stop, of course she probably, if she had to go, she just went, because she's scared straight. So boy.
Big asshole. Yeah, them dogs are probably parked outside her door. That motherfucker, ooh wee.
I still say, where's the parents, the legal parents that had this baby? Where are they, and why did they leave her with them? Are they drug addicts? Or they just came and dropped her off and just said, forget it. This is crazy. This is crazy.
I'm wondering if the kid, like the daughter who had, I don't know whose father, which side the father is on, but if it's the daughter's, I wonder if she went through some shit and the daddy is kind of controlling. You know what I mean? But why would you leave your kids there knowing how your daddy is?
Right, that part.
Something happened. Something happened.
You just got some evil-minded ass people that don't care about themselves, and they'll do whatever they can to harm the next person that's close to you. A child is innocent. They don't know no. They wouldn't do no harm to you.
I mean, they're learning in the world. They don't know nothing. And if you got a big ass rock in that house, that baby is scared shitless of it. Hell yeah, she gonna go on herself.
This type of stuff hits hard with me because I got small kids, and I don't trust my kids around everybody. Certain people, they don't go any and everywhere. If you see me, you see them. I don't bring no man around them because I'm not dealing with anybody right now. So I have to kill somebody messing with my children. I know me. So anybody with small kids, make sure you do a thorough search before you leave your kids with them.
Yeah.
Because the littlest things, and children nowadays, they'll tell them. They don't mind telling. But this is sickening. Older people finna get ready
people.
sit up in prison and rot for harming a innocent baby. Oh my God. I can't.
I'm on the podcast.
Before I even started hearing the story, I thought she was probably unresponsive due to fine bullets done hit the house, and that ain't even a case. I'm like, what? Here we go again.
The story last night threw a nigga for a loop too.
Yeah, it really did.
That was really terrible. That was the worst story I've heard so far.
Threw a nigga for a loop, like, huh? Hey, I bet you didn't see this coming. Hey.
But I knew she did it. I didn't know there was an affair though.
This motherfucker. That was some Tyler Perry shit.
Right. Right.
Yes, right out of a Tyler Perry movie.
That story last night. Look, this what got her dumb ass caught though, right? The ignorance.
Yeah.
Ignorance got her caught. All right, look. So you gonna come in here with this blood on your shirt, and you gonna expect me to believe that you came in this motherfucker and slipped, and that's how the blood got on you? Man, that should have been the first thing that came out your mouth. Like, why is this blood on you? You start telling us about the blood way after the fact. And then you said you seen a nigga standing at the top of the stairs like Michael Myers, and you wouldn't think to call us. You thought it was okay to just come up here and tell us personally. Come
This
on.
fella still stuck on Michael Myers. Oh my goodness. And you saw the spatter on her shirt. I mean, if you slip in it, it's gonna be on your pants, it's gonna be on your back. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be on your shoes to show that you, and there'll be slide marks in whatever you fit in. Are you for real? Oh, I slid into it, and then I walked outside and walked out of there, and then here he was standing up on the stairs. Really? Did he have a hockey mask too? Mm.
And at the last time she had a bathroom accident, Elwoods warned her that he would whip her with a belt if she were to soil herself again. On the night of July 14th, he made good on that promise after striking Jada 10 to 12 times on her buttocks with a belt. She described Jada falling to the floor with each blow. The last time she was struck, Jada never got back up. A search of the suspect's home turned up a pair of soiled children's underwear, a belt, a notarized letter from Jada's mom giving the grandparents custody for school and medical decisions, and a calendar with 4 dates marked in the month of June.
Oh my God.
Now I'm gonna tell you like this here, man. I'm gonna tell you like this one time and one time only. I'm gonna tell you like this one time and one time only. When you a parent, you never give your rights up. When you a parent, you never give your rights up. You give your rights up, you basically saying, fuck them children. You basically saying, fuck your own kids. Nigga. You basically saying, fuck your own kids. Regardless of the situation. You do like these motherfucking Mexicans, nigga, you make it shake. The motherfuckers will be doing bad, nigga. 30 motherfuckers in a household, everybody working, nigga, till they get to a mansion.
Yeah.
Struggle with me. Motherfucker be like, man, yeah, man, this is the reason why, man, I'm going hard right now, man. These kids, man, they ain't asked to be here. So for you to have them after they didn't ask to be here, and then you turn around and give your rights up to them, you was a cold motherfucker. You was a cold motherfucker.
Parents are supposed to protect their children and the grandparents. They ain't supposed to hurt them. So basically, here it is. Here's what I'm thinking. Grandparents mad because their child dropped the kids on them, basically.
This is the thing, right? My granny was like bipolar type shit, right? Did mainly crazy shit, right? Whooped the nigga, all type of little crazy shit, right? But it wasn't to where, I mean, I was bad. I was doing shit to deserve it. So regardless of the fact she was like bipolar and be on some crazy shit, doing crazy shit, rest in peace her soul. I love that lady. That lady loved me, but at the same time, I was doing shit. I was doing bad shit. I'm lighting her quilts on fire. You think?
Oh my God!
I'm playing with fucking fire and lighting shit on her old quilts on fire.
Oh, so you deserve to get your ass tore out the
Eating
front.
ass.
She gave you the smack.
You know what I'm saying?
But how old were you when you were doing this, though?
Hella bad, like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I was bad all them years.
Just bad to the bone, huh?
Getting suspended, all type.
Oh
All
shit!
type of
Damn,
shit.
huh?
And then shit, kill it like they had like a little get together or something. And nigga, like, I'll be the topic of discussion. Yeah, you know, Ronald got suspended from school again. Yeah. Like, God damn. Every time a nigga, boy, I hate when parents, I be doing that to my son now. Since my granny used to do it to me. I do it to my son. Like, yeah, you know that nigga little Ronald got caught smoking.
What? Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
That nigga get to looking crazy than a motherfucker when I get to talk about him. Like, yeah, nigga, you did it, nigga. Stop doing it then, nigga. Fuck. You ain't about to waste my money playing sports, nigga, and you out here trying to smoke, nigga. The fuck? That's a waste of money. Nigga. You want to play sports, nigga, but nigga, come on, man. And ain't that, come on, man. And see, people say it's on the parent, it's on the parent. Man, I'm grown. I don't give a fuck what I do. And see, I didn't really have nobody to tell me what the fuck to do. Like I listened to my granny, but my granny really let me get away with a lot of shit. Let me get away with a lot of shit. So it really, whatever I can do, whatever I go and do whatever. So nigga, he got somebody to listen to though. So it's like, nigga, hey, nigga, come on, bro. We about to cut this shit short fast. But nigga, I know my granny used to always do that shit to me every time I get in trouble. She used to always bring it up, or she'd be yelling like a motherfucker. Get nigga, I come home from getting suspended, clean up both bathrooms, sweep the stairs, sweep the living room, the dining room, the kitchen, the nigga going crazy.
Putting on your ass.
And it better be spotless by the time you finish, because if not, you're gonna redo it all over again. I know them.
And then look, flip the switch though. Get on the phone and just, yeah, hey girl, how you doing? Yeah, I got suspended from school. Yeah, man, you was just in here a snarling beast. How you go from that mad person nigga to now you just Mother Teresa? Ain't that a bitch? Motherfucker was just in here. Motherfucker, you better clean up every goddamn day. And then get on the phone like, hey, girl. Yeah, girl. Go from that to that.
I used to, my mom did the same thing. When you get in trouble, like they whoop your ass, right? And you back there whining and sniffing because you got your ass beat. Yeah, girl, you know what? I had to beat my. I was like, why? Why are you telling everybody?
Telling everybody.
I had chocolate. She came home with the X amount of grades, and no, I stopped that. But over there like bragging and shit. I'm like, can you love me? Can you love what? They over there laughing about this shit. I'm like, whoa. Get my ass beat ain't no joking matter, oh.
The real black people, they're the only people that start their kids, nigga. They get away with it too. Motherfucker be like, oh, you don't want the motherfucking, you don't want that corn? You don't want that broccoli? Well, motherfucker, starve. You don't want what we having tonight? Well, motherfucker, starve. Well, you don't want what we eating tonight? Nigga, you can starve. What you mean, nigga? So the guy, the only people that start their kids and get away with it.
Oh man.
I'm sure they got. You'll be like, damn, nigga, you better hope you had a good ass granny, nigga. Like my granny could cook like a motherfucker, so I was cool. The only thing I didn't eat that she made was peas. I did not fuck with peas. I used to hide them motherfuckers and hella other little shit going on. Crazy shit was happening. I'll tell y'all in the clubhouse. But I used to hide the peas, and she tried to make me do some crazy shit with the motherfuckers once she found them.
Oh no!
Tell them, yeah, crazy shit. I'll tell y'all in the clubhouse. Yeah, man. So I hated motherfucking peas, man. I do not like peas. I hate motherfucking peas. That shit nasty than a bitch. Yeah, man, crazy shit. Yeah, but she cooked good to the motherfucker though. Everything. I don't know what it was. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully you had one of them grannies or mamas like I know some people got mamas, they can't cook everything. Bland in the bitch. Can't cook nothing. Shit nasty, I know. Motherfucker.
My mom could cook her ass off. She a country girl.
Them be the mamas that be mad. They be more so mad that they kids don't want what they cook. So they be like, you can starve. Don't get mad. This nasty that this old ass grease top of the chicken black and shit, bitch. Like, bitch, are you mad at them? Ain't that a bitch? Like, you over here, you done made this motherfucking rice. It's supposed to be rice, bitch. This is like cream of wheat. The fuck, bitch? This is like motherfucking mush, but it's supposed to be rice. I'm confused. Then you got
Man, look,
and man, they don't eat.
it's
Motherfuckers
a
in
hard.
jail.
Okay,
Motherfuckers
it's
getting
the
locked.
hard work they put into it, and they feel like you don't appreciate it.
You telling your kids to starve because they don't like the presentation of your food. That's what that is. You don't like it because the kids don't like the presentation of your food. Nigga, I ain't gonna lie, my sons be loving my cooking. I ain't gonna lie, man. That nigga do know how to cook, bro. I be like, damn, bro, what we eating though? Niggas going down. Bro. Whatever he make is going down.
He eating his food, huh? Come on, Morano. Ain't nobody at that light. You know what? I'm gonna hit it right. He's looking funny. No,
Well, my parents could look at me and just give me a stern look, and I'll go the other way. I didn't play the music with my dad because my dad didn't play the music with none of us. I'm not finna deal with no. My dad was 6'6.5", and he military man of 45 years in the military. I ain't finna play with him. If the kitchen ain't clean right, he'll go in there and mess up a whole flock of dishes. Make you go back in there and redo it. Mop the floor, wipe the counter, everything.
See, that's one thing about me, man. I come from the struggle, so a motherfucker can tease me or try to, nigga, your mama smoke coke, nigga, your mama smoke it with her. The fuck, nigga, worry about it, nigga. So what every other nigga in the hood, nigga. So what, nigga? Like, I mean, what is that doing? Like, nigga, none of I know where I come from, nigga. I could see where nigga to get the fuck away from, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, come on, bro. Motherfuckers sit there and try to belittle motherfuckers because they come from the struggle, bro. That's what make motherfuckers. That's what.
Right.
That's what. No, it ain't my fault. I was born into that shit, nigga. I didn't ask to be here, motherfucker. Just like you didn't ask to be here, and I can't help the family I was born into, nigga. Period. Can't nobody help that. Can't nobody help that was born into the family they born into. We ain't got no control over that shit.
No,
so it's like,
you can just make a better life for your kids now.
Exactly. It is what it is, man.
Generation curses. So the things that you went through, yep. You always want better for your children than you have for yourself.
And also better for ourselves.
Exactly.
But kids need to be taught, some form of discipline. and I mean, that's what comes with the raising kids. You teach them good things, but you also teach them discipline. That might not be also pleasant for them, but they'll learn. And you ain't got to kill them to learn.
And if y'all in Oakland, California tonight, pull up the complex. Y'all gonna see Big Sexy in there. Pound Town, just left Pound Town. Yeah, but all that motherfuckers, all that shit too going on. So yeah, man, if y'all in Oakland, California, nigga, yeah, pop out complex, Big Sexy Red in the building.
Big Sexy.
Sexy.
Well, you have to go there. Here he goes.
Sexy. Come on, man. Hey, what's up? The niggas getting them out that motherfucking bumps on their motherfucking forehead trying to grow their hair back and shit. Crazy.
Stop.
Crazy. Like, y'all niggas that do anything to grow hair back on y'all head, bro. It's That shit is scary and crazy. If it go, it go. If it go, it go. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go in and be in tune with yourself and say, hey man, if it's going, it's going. You know what I'm saying? If it's going, it's going. But let's get back to this Gangland.
Allegedly indicating when Jada had previously defecated on herself. Both grandparents allegedly admitted to beating Jada on a regular basis with a belt, their bare hands, and a shoe. The beating started just a month into Jada's stay with her grandparents, who had taken her in back in early April, promising to give the 5-year-old a better home life after her mother, who lives in Atlanta, had fallen on hard times.
Tonight we're hearing from the mother of a 5-year-old girl who was beaten to death by her own grandfather.
Nate Rogers has been following this tragic story out of Park Forest. He joins us live with the latest. Nate?
What if you could make a couple extra $1,000 a month using one little app on your phone? Well, I want to
Yeah, that's right, guys. Kimmy Elwoods, who currently lives in Georgia, tells me earlier this year she was going through a rough time and was looking for more permanent housing and a job. Her father visited Georgia and agreed to keep her 5-year-old daughter just for a couple of months. Just a couple of days ago, Kimmy says she received a call that she never thought she'd receive, that her father was accused of killing her daughter. Today, Kimmy is in Chicago and had to go to the medical examiner's office to identify her young daughter.
I'm all out of tears. I look at him as a monster. I don't even want to carry his last name no more.
This is 62-year-old Clint Elwoods and his wife, 57-year-old Lisa Jones, both charged with murdering their 5-year-old granddaughter, Jada Moore. Last Friday, Elwoods called 911 asking for an ambulance after allegedly telling a dispatcher, quote, "I was beating my little granddaughter and now she is out of it." When police arrived, young Jada was lying on the couch and naked. She was eventually transported to Comer Children's Hospital, where she died. It happened inside the couple's home here along Osage Street in Park Forest. Court documents say detectives obtained a pair of children's shorts with underwear inside, both of which were soiled. Also, a calendar on the refrigerator detailing dates last month when Jada allegedly soiled herself. The medical examiner noted bruises, abrasions, and scars throughout her body, some of the scars consistent with a pattern of ongoing abuse. Jada also suffered bleeding on her brain. Her death was ruled a homicide by multiple injuries due to child abuse.
Every time I talked to my daughter was smiling and she was happy. She not none time has she ever said, "Mama, I'm scared. Mama, come get me. He's hitting me. They're beating me." Nothing like that.
Prosecutors say a grandfather admitted to abusing his granddaughter for months, eventually killing the 5-year-old girl.
He was in court today alongside his wife. Both were denied bond. The little girl was found dead over the weekend in a home in South Suburban Park Forest. CBS 2 investigator Megan Hickey has the tragic update from court today. And we do want to warn you, some of the details you're about to hear are disturbing.
Prosecutors gave horrific details about what they say was more than 2 months of abuse. The Department of Children and Family Services tells us they had no prior contact with this family, and that's because we learned today that the girl recently moved here from out of state. At a bond hearing at the Markham Courthouse, prosecutors said 62-year-old Clint Elwoods took 5-year-old Jada Moore home with him to Illinois after visiting her and her mom in Georgia. Jada's mom had fallen on hard times and needed someone to care for her. He lived here in Park Forest with his 57-year-old wife, Lisa Jones. On Friday, Elwoods called 911 and told the operator, quote, "I was beating my little granddaughter and now she is out of it." Police arrived on the scene with body-worn cameras activated and located the little girl lying on the couch completely naked. Officers began CPR, but the girl was later pronounced dead at the hospital. The beating appears to have been over the girl soiling herself. Jones admitted that both defendants had been beating the victim as early as 1 month after the victim came to live with them. The medical examiner said the bruises, abrasions, and scars on the girl's body were consistent with a pattern of ongoing behavior as the wounds were in various stages of healing. The girl also suffered a subdural hematoma. A belt was recovered from the scene, and both were charged with first-degree murder. We spoke with a former girlfriend of Elwoods outside court. She said the graphic details were upsetting, and she could not fathom him being responsible.
Sometimes you can fall in a dark hole.
And I believe somewhere down the path, they fell into a dark hole. For whatever reason it may be, I don't know. We don't know. Only God knows. And it's a shock. It's easy to say what we read and so forth, but I have to see it myself. Especially when you have a friend, you want to make sure that person's okay, good or bad or indifferent. That's the reason why I came today.
Are you sick of having issues with your webinars, wasting tons of time on troubleshooting with attendees? If so, you need Stream.
Again, no bond for either the grandfather or his wife. Today, we also learned that Elwood does have a prior conviction for robbery and carjacking and was sentenced to 5 years in IDOC.
Loved ones, neighbors, and police gathered for a vigil to remember and honor the life of 5-year-old Jada Moore. Her mother, the daughter of the suspect, 62-year-old Clint Woods, said she has no words for her father. She said she had planned to pick up Jada next month to bring her back to Georgia. Sadly, she was never able to do so.
It's been an emotional evening in South Suburban Park Forest, where a vigil is being held for a 5-year-old girl.
And Jada Moore was found dead over the weekend, an apparent victim of abuse. Her grandparents are now charged in her death. NBC5's Lexi Suter joining us live tonight with the story. Lexi?
Steph and I spoke with Jada's mother tonight, and she's just devastated. She says Jada was temporarily living with her grandfather and his wife, and her mom, Kim, had no idea Jada was in danger.
You 12?
Sweet, sassy, and just 5 years old.
I'm eating some cake.
Jada Moore lit up every room in her mother's life.
My light has dimmed completely.
Police say Jada's grandfather, Clint Elwoods, and his wife, Lisa Jones, admitted to abusing the 5-year-old while she was temporarily in their custody. Paramedics arrived at the couple's Park Forest home on Friday to find Jada naked and limp on the couch.
I want to know why. I thought that man was a stand-up guy, and he's really a monster. Him and his wife.
Now neighbors, Park Forest residents, and people who didn't even know Jada are joining together, praying for her family and honoring the young girl.
So today we just celebrate life, a life gone too soon.
Lighting candles outside the home where Jada was hurt and calling for community and healing as this quiet block copes with tragedy.
I appreciate every single person who has come out for my daughter, every single prayer, every donation, anything that is related to my daughter. I truly appreciate each and every one of you.
1, 2, 3. As we release these balloons, we thank God for the life of Jada. We thank God for you. We thank you, Lord, for your love. We thank you for this community.
62-year-old Clint Woods and his wife, 57-year-old Lisa Jones, have been arrested and charged with first-degree murder in Jada's death. Both have appeared in court and are being held without bond. They are due back in court on August 2nd. The case remains ongoing.
So what did we do? It sounds like it was more than a belt. Just she got hit in the head. I mean, what's he doing? Just straight beating her?
For the most part, yeah.
I mean,
Less than-
with his fists and things like that.
Huh?
With his, he must have been beating her with her fists. It's her head. These people are crazy.
She had bruises from the top of her head to probably the sole of her feet. That's crazy.
That lady might as well have kept her baby. But then again, we don't. Oh Lord have mercy.
Well, if we gonna struggle, we gonna struggle together. I'm
Right.
not my children nowhere.
Like Max
I
said,
get it. You know, I get it. I understand. I ain't mean to cut you off, Anonymous.
No, go
But
ahead.
you know, I know, we all fall on hard times sometimes, but still, you take your children with you because that's a part of the struggle. And you got to stand on faith because things can turn around.
Yes, they can.
And evidently, to me, she didn't have no type of relationship with her grandfather because she said, this man. Not once did she mention my grandfather, this man.
So that means she been through something.
Why would you leave your child with a
Oh, I'm sorry.
monster?
You want the caramel on top? You know what? Go ahead and give me it. It's not that big. Thank
That's
you.
crazy.
That's crazy. Like they gave up motherfucking rights. Talk about for school and they go to the doctor and the fuck you mean? Like even if my kids use their grandparents' address, nigga, that don't mean I'm not. They don't mean they not living with me. That's just the address so they can go to the school. The fuck? I'm confused.
It you know, some people. I hate to say it like this, but some people were not meant to have kids.
You're
You know,
right.
some people. You gotta love those babies. They didn't ask to be. Like you said, they didn't ask to be here. But now that they're here, you gotta love them. You gotta love them. You gotta cherish them, protect them. They're babies. I don't understand, but some people are just not meant to have children. You know, they can barely take care of themselves. And maybe they have damage mentally that will not allow them to live a normal life and have normal logistical, normal, like, thinking patterns to protect the children. I don't understand sometimes. It's just crazy. But I do understand not everybody's meant to have children. They're just not. And it's really sad.
Yeah.
I loved all my children, and they were not even from my womb. I loved all my children. I raised them. I disciplined them properly. I didn't kick the shit out of them, like that. I mean, they all got their, disciplines. But, and I did, spank some heinies. But I just that. I spanked heinies. I didn't try to take them to the terror dome. They learned. They're good kids. Some of them are not. But they already knew where I stood, so they had to go. They're older kids. But I mean, I loved my babies. From diapers to, I loved my babies. Every last one of them. I loved my babies. And when I think about my niece and nephews and, I have a pair, speaking of twins, I have a twin pair of niece and nephews, and they the most beautiful thing to me. They are so rambunctious, but I love them like my own. If they need
Yeah.
a little pow, I'll give them. They're like 3 years old. I'll give them a little pop on their diapers. But I ain't gonna kill them. I love them like they're my own, and they're my brother's baby. And those sweet little things. They don't know no better. You teach them, but they didn't. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I done seen some parents, that just the kids gonna tell you. I did. I said, you know what? I'm gonna stop saying stuff because it ain't my job. But I done seen other kids of different nationalities get in the grocery store and embarrass the hell out their parents.
Okay, I've seen it.
No, shut up.
That's little white kids.
And I'm looking like, ma'am.
Fuck you, mom.
Billy, time out. No, fucking you go time out.
He's just a child. You know, I said,
Oh
but
no.
you're the parent.
Thank
That's
you.
child. I said, had it been mine, I'd have grabbed him up by his collar before I knew it. I'm like, my daughter was like, Mom, that's not our son. Please stay out of folks' stuff. I said, look, that's your mother. Stop talking to her crazy. That little boy was looking at me like,
yeah.
if this lady don't turn me a loose.
Got a little scared in here too, huh?
But he stopped. What's up, Roach? But he stopped.
Roach.
I was in the chat. I couldn't comment for shit. I was over there confused as hell. Hold on, they got a line today. I came in just now though. I ain't been trying to comment for 11 minutes.
What's the classic BK Royal wrap?
So,
Honey mustard, lettuce, tomato, and chicken. And that's in the classic?
Oh, she doing
sponsored by
DoorDash.
Oh,
She
sorry.
ordering some breakfast. We can hear you, boo boo.
So the classic is just, what is it? Onion sauce? Royal sauce, lettuce, tomato.
Anonymous.
Mayonnaise or something?
Anonymous, darling.
Okay,
You
I'm
might
gonna
want
take
to
a classic
mute your mic.
sponsored by the classic wrap.
Right, that part.
I'll have one of those. All right, anything else? Nope, that's it.
Wow.
Yep, this is it. I'll take the classic wrap and I'll go on about my day. This is it. Man, I just seen some old white people. They went and bought a little Tupperware bowl, the long one. That you might put some food in, some I know you're talking about macaroni tub or potato salad, the long one.
Yeah.
They bought about six ice cream cones from McDonald's, vanilla ones. The vanilla ice cream with the cone on there that you can eat.
Mm-hmm.
They turned all six upside down into that bowl. And then they start mushing them with the cones. So now it's ice cream and cones mushed together into the bowl. They bought 2 chocolate chip cookies. They put that shit up in there. They got some sprinkles. They threw that shit up in there. And sprinkles nasty. Yeah, they do some sprinkles in that motherfucker. They do some chocolate syrup in that motherfucker. Man, a good old McGangbang, huh? That shit was crazy. I'm like, what the hell?
I seen that. I seen that on Instagram.
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell? They about to die. Sugar gonna be through the roof.
Oh, they was doing all right till they put all that.
No, after a while they gonna have my stomach bubbling.
Yup.
Stomach bubbling. Stomach bubbling.
Bubble gut. Bubble gut.
Lord have mercy.
Bubble gut.
Lord have mercy.
I had to come get it.
Did you just hear the last story?
Me?
Yeah.
Nah, I just came in. I woke up at like 12.
Some grandparents killed their 5-year-old grandbaby, all because she defecated on herself. They had been abused.
Grandbaby was the grandparents did it?
Once, yes.
Yeah. That's crazy.
And nobody knew that the baby was even in their house.
Because the baby shit it?
Yeah.
Well, I think that the baby started doing that because she was scared. Now,
I mean, yeah, there's a couple reasons to shit. But ain't no reason to kill nobody for shit unless you shit in your goddamn.
I think she
got somebody earned or something. You know, I can see if he was mad at that, but still, you don't gotta kill nobody. Kill no kid at least.
Well, they got a big old hound up in their house. What is that? A Rottweiler?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she was probably scared shitless of that Rottweiler, so she wasn't getting out of bed to go to the bathroom. And then on top of that, she was scared to do anything. And when he came with that belt, all that pain came back. She was probably scared shitless from that. You know, that fight or flight thing. And she's 5 years old, so she don't know no better.
Yeah, that's the end all be all. 5 years old, so you don't know no better. Motherfuckers be shitting sometimes.
Head
Man,
trauma.
oh shit, they probably shit sometimes. Shit, who knows? That's for sure.
That's also a sign of mental trauma. When a child do stuff like that, that's a
Well,
trauma.
yeah, anybody want to shit? I mean, not want to shit on themselves, but anybody shit on themselves, probably not because they want to. That can't be a
She
comfortable
was
feeling.
scared to death. That girl was scared to death of anything.
And the only reason why I think she didn't, when her mama probably video chat with her or whatever, them grandparents probably told her something that was terrorizing. You better not say nothing to your
They
mama.
did it.
Act happy. That's crazy. Because I've been like, please come get me right now. Not now, but right now. My granddaddy, he crazy. So is his wife. Come get me.
RATNOW.
Just because the mama was falling back on hard times. No. We gonna struggle together.
What should have been done, the grandparents should have gave her some money or something to help her.
That range. I mean, you probably ain't wearing diapers no more.
We protect our children, but then again, their granddad was probably a bastard. I ain't trying to
A bastard.
Where's her
bullet and shit.
Why she gotta go give them to the grandparents? Her parents must not have been living.
I'm sorry, that's just how it came out. You should have seen my face when I said it though. Like your hair. Nah, that's what it seemed like. He was a bastard, man.
But they got a pocket due to the fact, like, bro, y'all doing wise. It's like they're taking out their anger on this for shit she ain't got shit to control.
Right.
Doing bad. They laid on, you know what I'm saying, a few things. They're not living so good.
Grandparents must be living good. They got a big ass Rottweiler in their house.
Man, it's a reason. It's a reason why they got that motherfucking dog. And it ain't for no motherfucking security. Look how he was looking. He ain't look like he ain't shaved.
The dog might be mean because I ain't no telling what he doing to the dog.
He probably don't feed that motherfucker. And then when he get around that baby, he get to thinking like, you know what I'm saying, doing weird shit.
You know what?
So unhealthy. Wait.
Just like we already went through a story that was in Las Vegas. The nigga killed the little boy and dumped his body in the dumpster, all because he said he used the bathroom on himself.
Oh yeah! Oh my God! Yeah! Oh.
He put him in a dumpster.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, we got some crazy people out there. They be doing some crazy shit to kids. I mean, I like I said, not everybody's meant to have children. If you ain't gonna have your children, put them up for adoption. At least they'll have a chance.
Take them to the hospital, drop them off at police station, something.
Just something. And move on.
Wow.
At least somebody will take the precious things home and take care of them and raise them. There's a difference between having kids and raising kids.
Yep.
You can't. See, Mac, what I like is you be over there talking to your boys. You know, you cooking for your boys. You talk to them, see how they like their meals. You know, you interact with your kids, man. You play video games with them. You know what I'm saying? You love them.
You got to.
I mean, and I'm so proud of you, man, because it ain't easy being a single parent, period. But it's very few men
Yes, it is. Yes, it
that I
is.
that I know of that'll actually do what needs to be done to take care of kids by themselves, you know. And some of them have little girls, they do their little hair and everything. I'd be like, wow, kudos to y'all, man. Kudos to single parents, period. Is that shit ain't easy.
No, it's
It
not.
ain't easy. It ain't easy with two people. Hold up, who just went behind my car? What the? You know what I'm saying? It ain't easy with two people. But damn, like she said, when we go through shit, oh yes. Take care.
First thing first, you
Right.
can't. If you upset about something, you cannot take that out on your children. You cannot. As
No, you
adults, you have to work your own problems out.
cannot. Right.
That's why I stay in contact with mine because they're not in my eyesight. They're still with their godparents. They'll be here next weekend though, but still.
You gotta keep, yeah, you stay interactive in their lives regardless if they home or not.
That's right. So I commend the ones that's in their children's lives, that interacts with them, that takes care of them, spend time with them. Because it's a job it's a job within your own job.
Yep.
Being a parent is a job. It's a commitment.
Forever.
Exactly.
Forever.
No matter how old they get, they're still your
Still,
children.
yes. I got a like 36-year-old now that's in and out of trouble. I still talk to her. I love her. I give her positive advice. It's up to her whether she take it or not. But I mean, that baby there, mm, she been through some things, and I understand that. Had she been from me, of me, she wouldn't have went through those things. But you know, I love her like my own.
Yeah.
She's better now, but she's still working on it. You know,
It's a
I
process.
it is a proof,
It's a
especially when
process.
they're older. You gotta get it in their head. You know, certain things. You know, she's been hurt and she lashes out. She lashes out. She got kids. My beautiful grandbaby girls. I ain't seen them since I left Cali. But when I go to Cali, I go by and I see my baby. You know, I got to see my babies and let them know somebody in their life loves them. You know, poor
Yeah.
thing. But you know, it's not just your babies; it's your grandbabies as well.
Right.
They're all the progeny that comes after you is your baby, and you can't. You got no matter how angry you are at whatever, you cannot you cannot take it out on babies. You can't take it out on your babies. You got to go somewhere in a corner and just sit. If you got to go outside and smoke you a big old bong, do what you got to do, and then go back and handle your kids. You know, it's 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 one day at a time, 1/4 mile at a time, with or without kids. But with kids, very important that you show them love. It's so many kids out here right now that's hateful because they didn't get just a little bit of love. Little bit of love. And they grow up to be hateful freaking adults. And somebody got to drop kick them because they didn't get that little kid little bit of love. You know what I mean?
Right. I don't know. I done seen a lot of these young kids fall by the wayside. A
Right.
lot of them. Because when we had a little situation going on down here in Atlanta with the young kid that shot the boy on that was on a scooter or something because of wrong identity. A 15-year-old shot a 12-year-old.
Oh man.
And come to find out, the young cat that was end up breaking into an apartment that was up under me. I was like, I recognize this kid. Police pulled up. He asked because he's a runner. David! That joker took off like Forrest Gump.
Run
Yeah,
for
I
it.
knew his face from watching the news, and I normally don't watch the news. But I was like, all right, y'all got to get him. And they got him. I don't get it. And these kids being out to 11, 12, and 1 o'clock in the morning. Why? Where's your parents? Why are y'all out this late?
How old are they? And they 12?
And up. 12 and up.
Oh shit. Oh.
Breaking in empty apartments and trashing them, and it's all kind of stuff.
Oh, come on. Come on. Let me lock my door.
Where's the parents?
I don't understand that. I be seeing kids out late too. Wait, hold up. Cause hold on, I had to restart my car. I be seeing kids out. I be like, wait a minute, it's 12 o'clock at night. What you doing out here, little kid?
Especially during the school night.
I mean, I'm sorry, but the rule, you know the rule. You better get inside before them lights come on. You ain't got no business out there.
Oh yeah, our parents didn't play that.
No business. No business.
We ain't had curfew. That was our curfew. Being on the street light came on.
That's it. That's it.
Or else you locked outside.
No, we got ass whoopings. We got ass whoopings.
We got locked out. You gonna sleep on the porch or whatever the case may be?
Dang.
Well,
and no din, no din.
no. When they decide to get up and unlock the door and take the chains off the door and turn off the house alarm, then they'll let you in. I say, well, ain't this?
Did you learn?
I
you
didn't
things.
play with it. This deteriorates my heart.
Where we
The way
going?
them grandparents did with that child. I'm sick on the stomach. A 5-year-old just ain't even got to begun to live her life. Sick.
Yeah, it's a lot of things that we grew up with that the generation of people who have children now, they ain't really. I don't know. It's like it's really weird, man. It's really weird. I don't understand it, and I'm like, if you didn't want no kids, you should close your legs and or give them to somebody. Like you said, leave them at the hospital. Somebody else will get it. You don't want to have kids. You don't want to raise the kids right. Let them go.
Like I said yesterday, with old girl, she should have swallowed it instead of having it. Sorry, but I said what I said.
Yep. Some of these adults need ass whoopings like kids.
Right, that part.
Some of these adults need to be put over my knees so I can beat the shit out of them. Jesus. Acting like little 15-year-olds and they 60-something years old. The fuck? This game. And Papa John up there, that last story, my goodness. He need to be whooped with a spatula. A metal one.
Not the spatula.
The metal spatula. You know the one that hurt? The one that be cutting up in you. A metal
Wow.
fucking spatula for the rest of his life. Let him heal up and then beat his ass again all over his body. And then when he start whimpering and shit, tell him shut up. Yeah, you get that metal spatula on a motherfucker, they'll start to pay attention, right? You know? I'm just saying. You want to abuse people. We're going to show you abuse. How you get that metal spatula out. Yeah.
But
We're going to handle it.
every time he closes his eyes, he's gonna see his grandbaby. And the same for his wife. That's gonna hunt both of them for the rest of their lives.
And that's a nightmare I do not want. That's a People forget about that. That's a damn sight. People forget about that.
Evidently, both of them came from a family of abuse. They had to, because there's no way in your heart
Sounds
that
like
you will have that much rage to harm that child, to have that kind of internal abuse from head trauma to bruises all over her body from the top of her head to the sole of her feet. Oh, nah.
Yeah.
Both of them gonna rot in prison. Yeah, both of y'all senior citizen age.
I hope they both dream of getting their ass beat with a metal spatula, butt naked ass whooping with a metal spatula. Dream of it every night.
Why? And the thing is, why was she? Okay, I understand she defecated on herself, but once you clean her up, why was she naked?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Maybe there's more they're not telling us out of respect for the baby. That was my thought too. Why is the baby naked? Why did you find the baby naked?
It'll take a hot second to bathe her, put her back on some clothes. Nah.
Which shows you the mindset. It shows you the mindset. The mindset. What the fuck? Oh, we Papacito. I'm sorry. What was the mindset?
I probably, if I was still in the field, I probably would have lost my job that day because somebody gonna answer my questions. Nah.
Yeah. Yeah. And I know you've seen your share.
I have.
And I know there's some cases where you want to take the badge off and whoop ass. Your job was not easy.
Nope.
And then you had did you have your children after?
I had my first. I just had my first daughter at the time when I was. That's when I was married.
Okay. I know you went home and hugged your children every time.
I did. It wasn't a day that I missed. Because after working 12 to 14-hour days, I'm home, still be on call. I always made time for family. Always.
Yeah.
If you're wrong, they know when they get wrong, I just pull whatever they like from them. That's how I discipline my children. I give them looks. I pull what you like. If it's their game system, the iPad, them laptops,
Mm-hmm.
nah. Pack them all up, put them in the corner on my desk, right there.
And they be feeling some kind of way when you do that.
Exactly. So they know I don't play with them. When I tell them I work for y'all. I gave you these things because of the accomplishments. I reward my kids when they do good.
Yes.
I got one twin, you know, I said I was gonna stop using the word the bad twin. But she has an attitude like her father.
Mm.
You sit there and stomp your feet and cross your arms like you did adult. Okay. All right. All right.
Medicine now.
When I go to pulling stuff out her room,
Oh, ain't nothing in there. Damn. Oh, I don't smoke that.
I know how to get you. But these grandparents, I just have no words for them. I don't. But they gonna learn today. But that's gonna be a hard pill to swallow. I wonder why old girl, the granddaughter, didn't see her parents. That's why I was like, it's her parents. They must have been, passed away. The reason why she sent them to the grandparents.
Oh, no.
Wow, this is great. I don't know.
Ain't no way somebody giving their kids the grandparents something they not.
Exactly. Full custody, you're right.
So the mentality trickles down. It trickles down. Maybe
So
something.
basically, go ahead.
I'm thinking something may have happened to. I don't know, but the mentality trickles down. Go ahead.
I think it's been there. I don't think it just trickled. I think it's been from childhood. You got criminal record. Okay, I know, y'all done did some foolish in life, made some mistakes. But for him to really just put this type of abuse on this child, nah, he came from a family of abuse, and his wife did too.
Mm. The wife got it. The grandma got beat too. Grandma got beat too.
I don't know if it came from him or from people in her family, but it shows. That's crazy. So you're gonna put on this facade, this mask to show, okay, yeah, she can come stay with us. We'll take good care of her. What? Y'all didn't. You lied. And then end up unaliving this child with abuse.
They used her as a punching bag.
Man, I can't.
So, they need metal spatulas all over their body every day. Let them heal up. Go at it again. That should be a life sentence. And then when they get used to that, we're gonna move on to another weapon. Burn their feet. Take
Well,
things.
if he don't know how to fight, he's gonna be fighting for his life while he in prison. So is she.
You know what? They may not last. Because the prisons don't play that.
Yeah, because you got folks that's in there for life. And they don't care because they ain't going nowhere.
You're welcome. when they
I just don't. I don't. It's just another sad, sickening situation.
yeah. I think that one can go with the one last night. I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna eat this wrap. I ain't, even though part of my stomach says I'm gonna eat this wrap. Then I gotta have something to throw up. These things, man. It kind of.
Yeah, that threw me for a loop too. It really did.
I will never.
I knew she did the crime, but I had no idea she was affiliated that way with the female, the girl, her home girl. So I'm like,
Come to find out, she's the other man. Woo!
Right, that part.
A hateful little other man. Oh my goodness, that's all kind of mental flags out there. Just throw flag on the fucking play. Flag on the play.
Like
what?
I said, Linnell was curious about something, because ain't nowhere in the world all of a sudden you're with a man and you on a backtrack, go to, of all places, Craigslist,
and end up with a ham hock. I'm just saying. You see that? And as much as I love ham hocks, man, look here. I may have to stop eating it, because that's what she looked like. Made me sick to my stomach. Bitch, you gonna act like, and then you gonna set up like the Michael Myers story? Oh no. I slip and slide.
We're gonna get back into that. We're gonna bop into this clubhouse. I just dropped the link. So y'all tap in, man, hit the link and pop up the clubhouse. I'm about to drop in the clubhouse real quick and get ready for this Gangland at the Dark episode we got for the night.
Yeah. Once again, it's on.
Come on, man. Hey, every time. Man, this shit don't be stopping nothing. We just gradually getting on. You know what I'm saying? We gradually getting on. That's why I say, even when we on our regular channel, we still live on this channel, building this channel up. So it ain't like we just leaving it out. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, there man. Until we get back on the regular channel. So yeah, man, y'all know what it is, man. It's Gangland.
Y'all don't. Y'all don't. You write this? Hey, OJ, you made it.
I'm a murder gang P, baby L gang nigga. You ain't never ever slid unless the shells rain, nigga. Yeah, we the niggas, yeah, that's a known fact. Sticking on my name, now your family posting throwbacks, nigga. Turn around for teddy bears at your doormat, nigga. We the niggas, they be dodging and they know that, nigga. Post that boy box blood, they ain't wanna see him. And more charged than fettuccine to fix that boy penny. Got your members posting pics with a sad caption. You was in the sucker side, blood shit happened. Don't be lacking cause my young bulls is really active. Trigger finger hella happy, yeah, gets it blapping. You was never in the field, nigga, not at all. When we was knocking off, you was not involved. I'm a top shot and you not at all. This hell gang and nothing, you better knock it off. In the South Sack pussy niggas cotton soft. If I catch him in the mall, I'm finna pop it off. I'm the nigga they don't want it, but it too. We ain't dropping by shit, you know we gon' put it through. I'm a murder gang P, baby L gang nigga. You ain't never ever slid unless the shells rain, nigga. Yeah, we the niggas, Yeah, that's a known fact. Speaking on my name, now your family posting throwbacks, nigga. Candle whites and teddy bears at your doormat, nigga. We the niggas, they be dodging and they know that, nigga. Cause that boy box blood, they ain't wanna see him. And more charge the fettuccine to fix that boy painting.
Up gang, nigga, fuck that. I still got it, we throwing bodies, blood, I up that. Hammer time, nigga, and you can't touch that. It's a pick six, district 6, that's a touchdown. Every motherfucker round, I'm gon' up the scope. And I'm from 4th year 4, that's what the fuck is for. I came up poorer than you did, fuck you think you is. And I get sick with every bid on my dead kid, on my dead kin. I'm a red skin, you probably bleed now, just like you bled then. Move a little imposter and let red in. Okay, I got the message, that's your head then.
I'm a murder gang P, baby L gang nigga. You ain't never ever slid unless them shells rain, nigga. Yeah, we the niggas. Yeah, that's a known fact. Speaking on my name, now your family posting throwbacks, nigga. Candle whites and teddy bears at your doormat, nigga. We the niggas, they be dodging and they know that, nigga. Cause that boy box blood, they ain't wanna see him. And more charge the fettuccine to fix that boy painting.
Big bag around my neck, don't try to reach for this. You gon' die cause we ain't playing about that thieving shit. Cutted waters, that little nigga can't eat with click. Real niggas around me don't do the fake shit. Promote the violence with Glock 40s and old Hondas. My little nigga slimy, walk up on him for that body. Don't talk about it, don't know about it like what he say. That body dropping, them suckers crying, we celebrate. Real steppers, so I know the niggas who really ain't. This glizzy different to switch, so niggas ain't gotta aim. Dropping off like 30K. Show no sympathy for niggas who ain't from my gang. Yeah, we tryna park something. Walk up on him broad day, I guarantee we start something. Hit him with this AR. And stop his heart from pumping. You ain't never did a skip for gang. Niggas stop the bluffing. Yeah, I'm riding backseat with this Drake on me. And I still sip drink, pour out an A for him. Catch a nigga out of bounds and leave him on his face for it. You ain't never made 100K in 2 days, homie.
Cross my heart and hope to die if this a fake rolling. It's the stainless in my denim, ain't no stain on it. Lil GT63, this side came on it. Remove the thumb and throw a foes inside, bang on it. The plug always pull up late, but we gon' wait on him. He needed help with bombing Syria, I ain't flake on him. If they ain't in a chasing chicken, I'ma scrape on him. Hey, I ain't capping, saving nothing, ain't no cape on me. Real nigga can deny it if I wanted to. And I can tell the streets love me, but I love you too. Ain't got no rank, so niggas strip them when you bring them through. The zookeeper around this bitch, that's why I'm bumpable.
Yeah. We tryna park something. Walk up on him broad day, I guarantee we start something. Hit him with this AR. And stop his heart from pumping. You ain't never did a skip for gang. Niggas stop the bluffing. Yeah, I'm riding backseat with this Drake on me. And I still sip drink, pour out an A for him. Catch a nigga out of bounds and leave him on his face for it. You ain't never made 100K in 2 days, homie.